Welcome to Tabletop Gaming Guild. Tabletop Gaming Guild is all about the experiences and memories that playing games with friends and families can create. Today we'll be playing MÖRK BORG. Now, this is my first time DMing, and none of us have actually played this system before, so what could go wrong?
Absolutely nothing. It's going to be great.
But to be honest, this is a very simple system. It's meant to be light work for the DM, very rules light, and it's mainly focused on the tone and theme. It's definitely going to be a darker theme. There's going to be some possible TPKs.
One can only hope.
There will be potentially some gory details, so it could be. It's meant to be very descriptive. So if you're a little bit more sensitive, maybe this is not the best video for you. But I'll try to keep it somewhat family friendly.
Good luck.
So I'm going to start by kind of describing the world, and then we'll go into character creation. So the world of MÖRK BORG is a desolate, dire world. In this world, there have arisen two basilisks with 2 heads each, and those 4 heads constantly argue, and each has their own personality and own traits, and all 4 are worshipped as gods. They're not the only gods, but they seem to be the most predominant ones. In particular, Veru is one of the most widely worshipped because Veru set down a scripture hundreds of years ago that were lost for a couple hundred years, but then found once again. And these scriptures predicted many, many things that did come to pass. And these predictions are more and more dire as time goes by, culminating in the end of the world. These predictions have been so accurate that they've been assumed they are absolute truth. So it is a given that the world will end. And it will not be a nice end. Now, the reaction that the populace had to this was generally mixed. Many gave in to hopelessness, some created death cults where they go and hunt down people and try to speed about the end of the world. Many created suicide cults, just giving up all hope and just deciding to end it. These are generally considered heretical because suicide is still considered a very bad thing. Others have given into greed and decided to, get the most they can out of this world with the time they have left. The last group, there's a select few that think they can appease the gods and maybe avert the end, or perhaps, personally escape it. But nobody can quite agree on who to appease or how to appease them, although Veru seems like the most popular choice to try to appease. So we're going to go into character creation, and while you're creating your characters, I want you to kind of think of, as you're creating your characters, kind of think of how you would feel about the end of the world, and what kind of group you would kind of fall into, as far as would you be among the hopeless or the greedy, or would you think, have some hope and try to see if they can possibly avert the end. Okay, so I'm going to skip over to the character creation. So you should see this, and everybody's going to roll 2d6 to find out how much money they have.
Do we just add the numbers up?
Yep.
Well, I got a healthy 6 as my total. Healthy 6.
Well, this is a one-shot, so the money may not matter too much, but it never hurts to kind of know what you have.
I got 11.
Nice.
Oh, Mr. Moneybags.
All right, so we're rolling for money right now.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the stream. It says
2d6.
2d6 times 10.
Sorry.
So 2d6 times 10. So I rolled 10. So I have 100 silver.
Yeah, so it's times 10 for both, for James and Evan as well.
Okay.
I got
So
60
100
silver. 60 silver. I'm going to burn in a hole in my pocket. I want to spend it.
James is a pauper.
Now, everybody's going to roll a d4 to determine how many days worth of food they have. Again, this is a one-shot, so it may not matter, but it never hurts to know.
4 days for me. Max roll. Isn't that like a crit in a D4?
No, there's no crits on a d4.
3 days.
Okay.
All right, I rolled a 1. Where do we keep track of for food on the sheet that you had us print out?
That is a good question.
I do not see that. I mean, I'll just write it down on the sheet.
Peter's the first to die. We have to eat him.
I suppose you could put it on their equipment.
He's like, thumbs up.
That's good.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm good with teriyaki sauce.
Absolutely. So I got 1 day rations, 1 day food.
The big thing about food is you cannot heal unless you have food.
Okay.
When you rest, you have to eat.
Who needs healing?
Yeah, we're all in here.
That's right.
Ragnarok.
Okay, so now we're going to go into character creation, and characters are basically largely defined by what they have. So what you end up rolling for your character can really impact how you play your character. So first, everybody's going to roll a d6.
I like how 6 is a donkey. But I got a nothing. So I got nothing.
I got nothing.
Nice.
I got a 3, so I have a backpack for 7 normal sized items.
Okay.
Oh, wow, you didn't know one got a donkey.
We would have to eat the donkey.
I'm pretty sure they're delicious. I have no idea.
So do I just have a backpack, or do I actually have 7 items in it?
Nope, just the backpack. Then we'll roll 2d12 to see what else you have.
Okay.
2d12 or just a d12?
D12 twice.
Okay.
Because we got to roll 2 different columns.
All right.
You can see it.
Oh,
So
I see.
the first D12 in the first column, okay. Ooh. And I'm guessing we just write this in the equipment section.
Yep. Just let me know what you guys got.
I have a magnesium strip.
Okay.
And a tent.
Okay.
All right. So this one's perfect. So I love this one. This is totally me. So my first one, I have the metal file and lockpick. Yeah, that's me. Second one, totally me. I have a monkey that ignores but loves me.
Okay.
So,
well,
but it can punch and bite. It can do damage. It can do damage. To hopefully not me.
Did you only get one monkey?
Well, I got we rolled for each column, right? So I only got one monkey, right?
Well,
go ahead.
Well, it says D4 monkeys.
Yeah, it says D4 monkeys. So you got to roll a D4 to see how many monkeys you have.
Oh, isn't that the damage they do? Really? I have more monkeys?
No.
Nope.
D4 monkeys.
So I roll a D4 and that tells me how many monkeys I have? So I might have a troop of monkeys? That's incredibly weird. I have, thankfully, one monkey.
Oh, I was hoping for 4.
I was too.
Which can do a D4 plus 2 HP. Do I have to roll for HP for him?
Yep.
Oh, please God, not be a 1.
I'm going to love it if he has more
it's a
HP
4.
than you do.
It's 6 HP. 6 HP.
So yeah, so he's got 6 HP, and when he attacks with either a punch or a bite, he will do a D4 of damage.
Yeah, I got it all written out. I got a monkey. What'd you get, Peter? Not a monkey.
Well, so I got a bear trap.
Poor monkey.
And I got some lard, which is great because I only have 1 day's worth of food, but lard may function as 5 meals in a pinch.
You could suck down that lard. Yum.
That's right.
And you also could eat a monkey.
No.
I could.
You could fry the monkey in lard. No, let's not do that either. Let's not do that. That's a bad idea.
So
leave my monkey alone.
Fried monkey.
My monkey loves me.
AFM.
Of course, Evan rolled magnesium strip because that was the one thing I was like, I wasn't 100% how that worked. I couldn't find anything. I believe it's for medical purposes. It's just a
cauterized
stabilizer, possibly.
Well, magnesium strip would be like for starting fires.
Or cauterize.
Yes.
They can be used for that too. Yep. They're also used in electronics, but that wouldn't really apply here.
Correct.
So next thing we need to do is we did equipment. Nobody got scrolls, right?
No one got
Okay, that makes it easier. No magic.
Aw. I got a monkey though.
But I'm magical.
So we're gonna roll for what weapons you have. Everybody's gonna roll a d10.
Oh, come on, Femur.
Where's
James has a weapon. His monkey.
I already have a monkey weapon. What do you do with? I do monkey things. Here's my D10. Okay, what do I got? I have a 10.
I got a 3.
I got a 10, which is hopefully not a donkey.
3 is a short sword, which is a d4.
Ooh.
What is a 10?
10
is a d4.
Yeah, I'll bring up the actual. Wait a minute. 10. Next page. No, not a crossbow. There's the 10.
I'm really looking forward to the monkey shenanigans here.
I know my monkey's going to be like it's a spider monkey. I've already picked. It's a spider monkey. It's going to be all over you like a spider monkey.
I like it.
So 10 is this sword.
This is a D10. It's a long sword, D10. That is totally a two-handed long sword.
Yeah. What did Peter get?
I rolled a 2.
He gets them. He gets the paper airplane.
No, you get a staff. That's a d4.
Okay.
Staff. All right.
I like the paper airplane better.
So. Yeah, because a paper cut does way more than a D4.
Yeah, exactly. Sure. It could get infected.
Yep. It could be real bad.
And paper cuts are the worst because they hurt more than like getting your head chopped off. I'm pretty sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hey, and it could have been a piece of cardboard. Those hurt real bad.
Oh my God! We don't talk about cardboard cuts because that is against the Geneva Convention. So they can't even put that in here. It's that horrible. All right, so armor. We're gonna roll for armor. We're gonna roll a D4 for armor.
Yep.
This is the one time I want to roll well.
I got a 4. Nice.
I was hoping everybody would roll a 1.
I rolled a 1, but I mean, apparently I'm going the thief route. So whatever. So that cost me 20
Evan,
silver. Does this cost us our money?
No.
Okay,
that's just what they're worth.
Okay. Well,
so
fours heavy armor.
So what did James get?
I got light D -2 damage.
Okay.
Tier 1.
All right.
I thought you rolled a 1, so that's no armor.
Oh yeah, no armor. I'm just.
Evan, what did you get?
I got a 4.
Me too. Heavy armor, brothers.
Okay, so
nice.
You guys are going to be the tanks, and I'm going to be the guy that like picks the locks and stuff, while you guys keep off the hordes of whatever.
I mean, I'm walking around heavy armor. I got a staff in one hand, a bear trap slung over one shoulder.
It's funny. I'm the one with the long sword too.
I love it.
No armor and a long sword. I guess.
Yeah, you're keeping everybody at a distance with the long sword.
Yeah, just swinging around like a monkey, and my spider monkey will be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, you can't have armor because you might have to chase down your monkey.
Exactly. He don't listen. He's like a honey badger of monkeys.
You can't climb a tree and plate mail. It doesn't work.
That's true. Naughty monkey.
See? Yeah?
Yeah, I know. It's forward thinking. That's why when we roll for intelligence, you'll probably roll higher. We'll see. I don't know if we do that.
Well, yeah, something like that. For the 2 people with the heavy armor, keep in mind, so when you take damage, you roll a d6, and that's going to reduce the amount of damage. But also, whenever you do an agility test, you have to add...
Oh, I see that. Plus 4.
Goes up by 4.
Okay.
Defense, your difficulty goes up by 2.
Okay. All right.
Okay, equipment.
Can we spend some money? I need some daggers to throw since I'm doing this stuff.
If we want to do spending money right now, we could. There's anything you want right away, but...
Is there daggers?
There is daggers on the...
I mean, I love the color choices on here, but they burn my eyes out.
Should be some daggers.
I also like how
Oh,
Free League like goes with a theme, and they really own it, which I really like about them. So,
I want to upgrade. I want to upgrade my weapon.
This is what James has. This is Zweihänder.
So is there daggers or throwing anything? Maybe I could buy 6 clubs and throw them.
Well,
there's knives.
Well, let me
Oh, nice.
start this way.
10.
Can we get our stats first before I decide to buy weapons and whatnot? Because I don't want to be like, I'm going to totally go with like big heavy weapons and then I get like a strength of 1.
Okay, that is perfectly reasonable.
All right, let's
go
do
with
this
it.
now. We can go the wimpy route and figure out whether it fits with our character or not.
Hey, apparently, since you don't have any armor, James, my job is to keep you alive. So this is for your benefit too.
I agree with this assessment.
So since we're going the full chaos of not doing the classes and just doing roll for everything, which is what they suggest, you can roll. You roll for each of the 4 stats.
Okay.
You're gonna roll a 4d6, and total it. But on the 2 of your abilities, you drop your lowest die.
So we're gonna roll 4d6s.
4d6. 2 of them you can keep all 4, and 2 of them you have to drop your lowest die. And if you look on
This
abilities,
is for strength, agility, presence, and toughness.
Yes.
Okay, so two of them we can keep all 4, and 2 of them we drop 2.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, do
correct.
we have to roll them in order, or can we just kind of put them wherever?
Probably up to us. I'm going to roll mine in order as to the character sheet. So my first roll of 4d6 is going to be the strength. My second roll is going to be agility. My third roll will be presence. My last roll will be toughness. And I'm choosing ahead of time. I'm going to drop 2 from the roll for agility and 2 for strength.
So I'm doing 4 for toughness and agility. That's what I'm gonna do.
and once you roll, you look at this chart. If it's a 1 through 4, you're -3 on all checks. 17 to 20, you're +3 on all checks.
So what happens if we roll above a 20?
I believe you cannot go above.
With 4 sixes, you
Well,
can get up to you can get up to 24.
+6. Sorry, yeah. So it's
Wait, it says
The
3d6. Are we
24
sure it's 4?
3d6
Again, it's-
if you're using the
Oh, sorry.
Base-
Okay, yeah. Okay.
preset characters.
Yeah. 6.
So if you got
8,
24, you'd be getting +4.
Okay. Well, I got a 23, so is that plus?
+4 still.
Okay.
Oh, I'm dying.
I am not agile at all.
So my strength is 4. My agility.
My agility is 5.
My agility is 11. So that's still that's good. Presence is 5,
Wow. So -2 on that.
and then toughness is 15. So I am a tough idiot.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll put my negative stats beside
So-
this. I remember.
I got a 23 for strength, a 5 for agility, a 12 for presence, and a 13 for toughness.
Okay. And just convert that into the modifiers. So the 5 would be a -2.
So we don't actually have to put the number we rolled, just the modifier
you're-
in there.
Yeah, you're just rolling to get a modifier.
Yeah.
Oh, so we
So
don't put
my-
4, 11, and 15 in. We just put the modifiers in.
Yep. Just put
Yep.
the modifiers in.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, the roll itself is just to get you a modifier. So my modifiers are: I am -1 to my strength. I am a 0 on agility. I am a +1 on presence, and a +3 on toughness.
Nice.
Unpresent's -2. I'm so unpresent. I'm not even there. And my strength is -3.
It's all your monkey's fault.
Yeah. Well, my monkey's going to do all the combat. It's already done. It's going to happen.
I was gonna say, I think the sword is for the monkey to wield, not you.
Pretty much, the sword is for the monkey to wield. I might have to be like, hey, someone that is stronger than me, and lamely throw my longsword to them, which it just falls on the ground, and be like, you can pick it up, like, and walk away.
I suppose I should have gone over this before we roll, but agility is used for defense, balance, swimming, fleeing, things like that. Anything that, movement-based things.
Okay.
Presence is
I don't move.
Presence is perception, aiming, interacting with people.
Oh, aiming. Oh man, I'm gonna have to rethink my dagger approach.
Peter, what's your presence?
My presence is a +1.
Peter's the face of the party.
Yep.
Well,
And apparently because I have a +3 on my toughness, I'm really good at falling.
okay.
I have
Or surviving the fall. So.
Surviving
Yeah.
So with my stats, apparently I don't have as good of a toughness, but I'm basically the ragdoll.
Okay. Let's do HP, and then we can jump back to buying things if you want to buy things.
Okay. I don't know
Sounds
if I'm
good.
daggers. I might buy a
Okay.
crossbow.
HP is determined by toughness plus a D8. If you have a negative toughness, it's possible to get a negative HP. It says that you automatically get a 1 if it ends up in the negative.
So it always takes me a second to find the D8. Oh my gosh, I got an 8. That means I have a 10.
Nice.
I rolled a 2.
James,
So I have 3.
James, you've got a +4. You've got a +4 to your toughness. That's awesome.
No, I rolled an 8. I have a +2.
Oh, 8 + 2. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't have a. You can't get a +4, right? I think +3 was the highest.
No, you
No,
can
that-
get a +4.
Oh,
Evan
you
rolled
can.
over a 20, so you got a +4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
I have a +3 to my toughness. I rolled a 6, so I have 9 HP.
Nice.
Oh,
So 9, 10, and Evan, you are 4 or 6?
3.
3.
3. Oh, 3.
I'm
Evan's
going to die.
Your armor should help you. He's gonna die. You'll be fine.
I don't think
He's
so.
going to die. You'll be fine. Don't worry
James,
about it.
James, when he dies, you get his armor.
I'm not strong enough to carry it.
Oh, okay.
I'll be armored. I'll be like that kid from the Christmas Story that just falls over because he has that giant.
I can't get up.
I can't get up. It just makes snow angels for the rest of his life.
Okay.
All right.
So we can go back to spending money if you want.
I am definitely 100% buying a crossbow. Scroll up a little bit. The cost on the crossbow
Yep.
is up there. Crossbow is 40. I have enough for that. That's a D8. All right, we're getting a crossbow.
So this is a one-shot, so we don't have to go like super heavy in this stuff, right?
No.
I have 20 silver left. I'll probably spend on food. Maybe we'll get a bear trap so we can be bear trap brothers.
You might want some bolts for that crossbow.
Ah, crap. There's 10. Yeah. All right, rest of my money's bolts. I have a feeling I'm just going to be shooting things from a distance. 20 bolts. I have 20 shots. It's going to be good. Hopefully it won't hit Evan.
Evan dies.
My accuracy's not great. I'm just saying. I'm going to do a lot of shooting. I don't know what I'll hit.
I got the full page in front of me, so you can't see the whole thing, but if there's anything you guys are particularly looking for, I can help you find it.
I can. And if I get in too much trouble, I can bring out my longsword and swing like a madman. Maybe do that spinny thing.
How much is rope?
You're going to tie me up with a monkey.
4 silver for 30 feet of rope.
So if you want 60, you're going to have to get 2, which will be slightly less, so it won't make it because you have to tie a knot.
You said 12 gold or 12 silver?
4 silver.
4 silver. I made that up.
Now, you haven't got the book. I sent you the expansion book, right, Nathan?
Yes, I had the expansion bolt.
The
and I
base
have...
The base book is coming to you.
I do
And
have
it's
this
nice.
very nice DM screen.
Oh yeah, I sent it a DM screen too. Yeah, from Free League. Yeah, that DM screen is
Will
awesome.
focus.
If you can see it, yeah. I don't know if we can see it, but
You got to go back a little bit and put it up in front of your face.
There we go.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's pretty cool.
it is nice. It is nice.
That's awesome. That's awesome looking. I like it shiny.
Yeah. This is the perfect game if you just want to be like down for a game night and be like, yeah, we're just mess stuff up or just die. One of the two. Let's do it.
Okay.
Can I buy a shield?
Did you buy a shield?
Shield. Yes. Where's shield?
I didn't have any money left over to bribe a guard, so yeah. I'm penning this now. I have to have people give me money for not shooting them with bolts.
Don't see a shield on here. There's got to be one though.
Wouldn't they have like a little, you could get a ladder for 7 gold silver. How would you carry around a ladder?
Good question.
Wouldn't
Well,
you
if you're
like
a
to
donkey,
know?
you could attach
It's
it to a
like
donkey.
we play Vested and the one character had a crowbar. I'm like, where'd that come from?
Oh, shields are 20 silver.
Okay. What are
And
what is their modifier for
It's just -1 damage.
-1 damage? Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't know how much damage these things deal out, so
Well, I need to maximize my damage reduction because I die.
yeah, I would think that might be a good idea. You could have 4 shields. That would work, right?
You
I'm
may
going to
want do
dual
that.
wield shields.
You have one strapped on your back, have one on either side. Party has
Shields
to.
also have the ability you can negate all damage, but the shield is destroyed.
Ooh, you can have a reserve shield on your back.
All right, I'm getting rid of everything I bought and just buying shields.
Just get a turtle.
He's like, there's Evan. He just rolled into a ball in the corner with shields all around him. It's like the tortoise maneuver.
All right, so I'm also wanting to get a sling, but is there a specific like thing that I have to buy for? That's not arrows or bolts. What goes in a sling?
Pebbles.
Like I know, like
rocks.
stones. So I don't have to buy anything for that. I can just pick up rocks.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Like, where's it? Evan's balled in the corner with shields all over him, and Peter's wandering everywhere looking for rocks. And I'm just
All right,
shooting wildly.
So I have spent almost half of my silver, and I am buying a hammer and some nails. It gives me 18 nails.
So you can do your own coffin.
Well, you know what? 18 nails, 5 silver. Only 5 silver. That's not that bad. Never mind.
I
That's
mean-
less than what I thought. I thought I spent way more than I did then.
There's some other
18
useful things you might want to consider. I wouldn't think.
I bought a medicine box.
Okay.
I already have that. I've got it on my sheet already. So I've got hammer, I've got nails, a medicine box, and a sling.
I mean, there's things like oil lamps.
Yeah, I'm totally
Scissors?
not prepared. I was all in for the crossbow. That's basically what happened.
I'm also going to pick up a water skin.
I believe you actually start with a water skin, so that's.
What?
I did forget to mention that, but yes.
Yeah,
can
you
start-
did. Okay,
What
so I'll
do we
just put water
start
skin
with?
on there anyways.
Water skin?
Yeah.
That's it? Okay, water skin. I'm going to poke a hole in Peter so he can buy one. With his own nail.
You can buy a mirror.
You can buy a dog.
Yep.
I
You
could
can
buy
buy a preserved corpse.
I gotta buy a wild dog to go with my crazy monkey that loves me.
You can buy a mattress for some reason.
So you gotta be able to lay in comfort.
Yeah. As you carry your
All
ladder.
right, hold
and
on a
mattress.
second. All right, I'm also going to go ahead and get
A
an oil
whip.
lamp,
An oil lamp. Wow, you're gonna be
oil
prepared.
lamp, and
have
some
that-
lantern oil.
You're gonna have the giant backpack.
I've got a big backpack.
Yeah.
So I spent most of my gold on a large weapon.
I have a giant sword that I'll probably never swing.
I bought one of those.
I am going to be trusting you guys to keep track of your own equipment.
Sure.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
my inventory is very easy to remember.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah, buy some
Done.
All right, so
I'm surprised James didn't go for
30.
caltrops.
Caltrops, that'd be awesome. I ran out of money on the crossbow. It's probably a bad purchase. What's that?
Nobody has blankets.
No, that's okay. I sleep on the dirt. I'm good. I'm crazy.
I have a tent. I'm okay.
You
no,
bought
I'm
a
definitely
tent?
buying a blanket.
He started with a tent. He rolled randomly.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, so
All
all
right,
I have to
so
do is
I-
wait for one of you guys to die, and I have a tent and a blanket.
Correct. Yep. So I spent 55 silver, and I've got my stuff.
All right, sweet monkeys. My spider monkey's named Eric, by the way.
See, now I'm worried, so I'm going to buy a blanket.
Eric the second. Now you're worried. You're like, don't steal my blanket. Peter won't die fast enough.
It could be important, or it could be just trolling you a little bit.
I don't know. I only had money for a crossbow, and that's what happened.
Okay, so is everybody done spending money?
Yep.
Let's go straight.
Does anybody have money left?
I have 0 silvers. Peter will
Yeah,
float the party.
I still have 45 silver.
Hey, Peter, can I start a tab?
Yep.
Wait, you're not supposed to say yes. Okay, yay!
So,
All right.
now that you've all spent your money, everybody's done? Ready?
Sure.
Yes, let's do this.
Let's do it. Oh, do we get
So
a
you've
class? Do we get a class?
Nope. That's
Okay.
optional rules.
Okay, sorry. Go for it. Sorry.
So you've all been arrested. All your things have been taken from you.
Not crossbow! I didn't even name him yet. Crossbowy, no! And all my bolts? Those
I
are
have
expensive.
a finger for you, Nathan.
Oh, they stole.
This is family friendly, so.
He stole his blankets. Maybe I get him back. All right, go for it.
So, you are brought to the palace of the Shadow King. This palace is old, it's been decrepit, it's starting to crumble. You see walls that are falling apart, and it's definitely seen better days. Yet, there seems to still be quite a bit of wealth, but it seems to be more prevalent as you get deeper into the palace. You are escorted by guards into a main courtroom in which you are accused of stealing a scale from Veru that's a religious icon. Whether you did this or not doesn't really matter. In this courtroom, though, is a giant pit. If you look over this edge of this pit, you see just barely visible some sort of swirling, some movement below, but you can't really see what's down there. The guards take you to the edge of the pit, but that's then the door opens. And an old man comes forward and approaches you. You recognize this man as one of the courtiers of the Shadow King. This is a seer. Well then, it seems you have a choice. We are in need of people for a task. And you are in a dire strait. You will face execution unless you can fulfill this task for us. And this task has to be kept relatively quiet. For you see, the heir to the Shadow King has disappeared. And we suspect he has been taken to the cursed den and being held there. Your choices are either go to the cursed den or die.
I asked, can I get my crossbow back and metal file and lockpick? If I go to the den?
If you are not summarily executed, if you agree to this task, Yes, you will get your things back.
I'm in.
Oh man, I thought we were finally rid of that monkey.
No, you can't get rid of
so-
Eric
The second.
the second, because my name is Eric Game Master.
I have foreseen some information that may aid you in your quest. Alden seems content where he is, oddly. Doesn't make sense. But I fear he may not want to leave. I see him dining well and relaxing on comfortable bed.
The heir to the Shadow King's name is Alden.
Yes, Alden
Thank you.
is his name.
So you have seen him in a vision, and he seems to be happy and content where he is.
I'm not sure about happy, but content is more accurate.
Okay.
Alden has never really been happy. He's not that type of person. But he does like lack of stress. And he doesn't seem particularly stressed for some reason, despite being held captive. I guess it's a lack of duties and responsibility. But that being said, we still need him here. We need an heir. We need someone to take over. Alternative is the
Question.
Shadow King's brother, who, to be frank, is kind of an imbecile. Do not repeat that.
Kind of an imbecile. Got it. We'll never say that
Said
again.
don't repeat it.
Understood. All right. I'm ready to get my stuff and going. What are you about, you guys?
No, I have a quick game question for our game master. So the Shadow King, who we are being accused by currently, he is a follower of Veru.
Very little is actually known about the Shadow King.
Okay.
In fact, nobody's actually seen the Shadow King in a long time, or perhaps
Okay.
ever.
Okay. We were being accused though of stealing a symbol, you said, or something,
Scales,
of Veru.
right? Scales.
A scale from Veru.
Scales.
Scales. Okay. All right. Well, if they're accusing us of that and they don't like it, then I'm assuming they worship Veru. That's just an assumption my character is making.
That's probably a safe assumption. Most
Okay.
people do nowadays.
All right.
So, the Seers has grown impatient, and he signals to the guard, and you are pushed out of the room. You're given your gear and taken to some wagons, and you're actually chained to these wagons and forced to haul them to towards your destination. Meanwhile, you're escorted by 24 guards who cycle out. So at all times, there's 8 guards sleeping in the wagons, 8 patrolling, and 8 actually guarding you. So very little chance of escape.
It's like they don't trust us.
If
It's
you
that
do
dumb
not-
monkey. I don't trust the monkey.
No. Eric the second. Start picking my locks.
Is anybody going to try to do anything stupid on the way to this their destination?
Do any of the guards seem at all talkative, or are they just like very focused on their duty of keeping watch over us?
They will not talk to you at all.
Okay, then no, I'm not doing anything stupid.
I mean, define stupid.
James. James defined.
Oh, then no.
I'm still debating it. I am debating. I will just talk to my monkey the entire trip.
Okay. So perhaps 2 days have passed. It's hard to tell nowadays because it's pretty much eternal night at this point. There's hardly ever any sun in this land anymore. And eventually you do arrive at the destination, at which point the guards take you to the door of a that seems to be leading underground. And this is the first time you've seen all 24 guards awake, and they all together escort you to the door and seem to be waiting. You are no longer chained. You have all your gear.
Yay, me!
I quickly look at my fellow party members and I say, "Guy, do we know anything about this cursed den? We didn't ask any questions about the place we were being sent to, and these guys are not talking."
I don't think we really had a choice, though. It was either go to the den or die.
Well, yeah, that part I get, but we didn't even ask anything about it at all. And when I say that, I look at them, and then I open the door.
Yeah, Eric the Second, he says it's cursed. So yeah, that's what we know about it.
All I know is my soul is ready for Valhalla.
All right, I will follow behind both of them.
I want you all to roll for presence.
What would that be? Is that a D? Is our normal when you say roll? Is it a D6? Unless specified.
D20.
D20 unless specified. Okay.
Yeah.
14.
Took a second for my old man eyes to see this 19 minus 2, so 17.
I thought you were young, James.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Yes, don't. Yeah, I was just joking.
8.
You're role-playing, right?
So everyone except Peter knows the very obvious sigh of relief from all the guards as you enter, and they quickly back away from the den and begin to set up a camp and perimeter. They go back to the 3 sets of 8s, where 8 are patrolling, 8 are guarding, and 8 are sleeping.
Wow, it sounds like we're sacrifices, but let's do this.
I'll make the comments like, you guys coming with us, or like...
Oh, they've kind of taken their distance already.
So I open the door.
Okay, so you're in the first room.
Mm-hmm.
In this room, it's a rough-hewn cavern with 2 doors on the opposite side, one going left, one going right.
Okay.
And there's a crack on the left side of the wall from which a stream trickles out. Above these streams, a bunch of purplish butterflies kind of hover and kind of flap inconsistently. They seem to drop and then glide up again and drop and glide up again. And there's a very, very faint sound. You can roll for a presence if you want to see what the sound is.
I want to do that, but I'm going to say first, everyone that does adventuring knows that if you see water in a cave, you jump in it.
How dark is it in here?
James, drink the water.
Drink the water.
It's actually well lit. There are oil lamps high above, lighting the entire room.
Okay.
My
I was just trying to figure out if I needed to light my lamp or not, but if there's already oil lamps, then I'm good.
My presence was 14.
8. Again.
I don't see anything.
So,
Pretty butterflies.
Pretty butterflies.
Evan and Peter really don't notice anything. James, you can let them know if you want, but it does sound like a song. Not a very pleasant song. It sounds like a discordant violin, like an old violin with loose strings.
I tell everyone, it sounds like Eric the Second is playing the violin.
Eric the Second. Okay.
That's the name of the monkey. That's the name of the spider monkey.
I didn't know you had a.
Oh,
I didn't know he had a violin.
I'll look at Peter's character and I'll be like, is he crazy? I don't hear anything.
Yes, the monkey is crazy.
Yeah, Eric the Second. He's never been right for a long time.
Yes, we're talking about the monkey. Wink.
That's correct. I do not wink back.
Everyone's crazy but Evan. All right, so I hear sounds. That doesn't sound good.
I walk over to the water, to that little stream that's bisecting the cavern.
Okay.
I bend down and sniff at the water to see if it smells wrong or not.
I'm just gonna pay attention to the butterflies.
You see a couple butterflies. Actually, I didn't ask any of your names. I should have done that.
My character's named Eric, and the monkey's Eric the Second.
Okay.
I went with Hans.
Hans, Eric and Hans. And Peter's Franz. No, I don't know what Peter is. What's Peter?
Here to pump you up.
You up. That's how that works. That's how it works.
I'm going to cheat a little bit and choose a name from a pre-made character from MÖRK BORG. I'm going to go with Niffle.
Oh, so we have
Niffle.
Eric, Hans, and Niffle.
I'm forever going to refer to you as Sniffle.
I like it.
All right. So I will. Can I? Is it wide? Is this little stream wide?
No, it's a very small stream. Peter said he was smelling the stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
He doesn't. You don't really perceive any strong odors. But sorry, I should be calling you Niffle.
That's right.
So, Eric and Hans see the butterflies float down, land on Niffle, take off again, and repeatedly just do this over and over again. They don't seem to be trying to harm him or anything.
Oh, heck with it. I'm going to jump over it.
I am making friends.
I'm jumping over it.
What do you smell, Sniffle?
I smell nothing.
Like the pause. I smell nothing. All right. Do I have to roll anything to jump over, or just small stream? I just hop.
Just a tiny stream, you just cross it, no problem.
Really?
I don't like
do
how
I
he said
turn?
that.
Do I turn around and what do I see it back towards the entrance?
Well, you see a couple butterflies following you, but not. They're a little bit more hesitant with you for some reason, but they come towards you and back away again.
I stand up and hold out my hand for one of the butterflies.
One of them lands on in your hand.
Go like this.
I whisper a secret to it.
Okay. How close do you get?
Oh, really close. Like
Okay.
I like if you Lord of the Rings when Gandalf is talking to the moth on the top of the Tower of Orthanc.
I secretly like Eric the Second.
It suddenly takes off and flies right into your mouth.
Nice.
You choke on it and end up swallowing it.
Well, that secret's going with him to the grave.
You're currently at full health, but otherwise you would be rolling just for healing.
Nice. So do I feel anything?
Oh yeah, it feels just warmth throughout your body. You feel like healthier than you do before, but you feel like if you had some wounds, they might have just closed up.
Okay. I tell nobody this.
I say, hey, Niffle, how does the butterfly taste?
It hurt going down a little bit. I choke. I hold out my hand, see if another butterfly comes.
You're just gonna eat all the butterflies.
I stick it in my pocket.
I would say roll to see if you can.
I've got
in your pocket.
I've got my backpack. I'm gonna try to stuff it in my backpack. Yeah. What do you want me to roll for that?
I guess call this presence to see if you avoid scaring the butterfly away.
Okay. Nice. Natural 20.
Oh,
So
you could have 3 butterflies if you want.
All right, so I put 3 butterflies into my back. Like you guys keep watching, I just keep putting my hand out, and more butterflies land on it, and I just keep putting my
Niffle,
backpack.
what are you doing? I didn't know you were liking the butterflies. Let's get moving. Quit playing with them.
So So in your equipment, put 3 butterflies, D6 healing.
Okay.
I'm going to whisper to James's character, is he crazy?
Oh no, he totally is. Totally is. Look at him talking to the butterflies and eating them. What the?
This is where I realize I'm actually whispering to the monkey.
Eric II says nothing.
Okay, what would you like to do now? You
So
still
it
have
looks like
doors in front of you.
yeah.
I'm going to get across the water.
I'm gonna go to the
Okay.
door on the right and open it.
Okay.
I see the non-armored guy open the door, and I just nod to myself.
It says the butterfly
So you've
man.
gone- Let's get into that right page notes. So you've opened the door, and where are you? In this room, on the immediate left, you see. Sorry, on the immediate right, you see a bookshelf
Okay.
with old, very old-looking books with obscure text. You can't read what's on the text. It's not in a language that you're immediately familiar with. Some of the text is definitely faded on the spines of this book. But more pressing, to your left, you see 2 beds. In one of these beds is a skeleton, and in the other bed is a pair of skeletons.
Okay. Seems reasonable.
You also smell an odd odor. Doesn't seem to be coming from the skeletons, though. You suspect it might be coming from a vase of flowers, withered flowers, sitting on the bedstand between the 2 skeletons.
Do I need to roll to investigate the bookshelf?
You can do that. Just so you know, the violin music is slightly louder,
Okay.
and as you approach the bookshelf, you notice a door to the north, and the closer you get to that door, the louder the violin appears.
Okay.
There's some others. You might hear something. I don't know. There might be something else behind the door, but we don't know.
So I'm going to get my shield and my sword out because I don't trust these skeletons in the weird smell.
All right. I'm gonna investigate the bookshelf just in case there's something. Do you want me to roll?
If you want to inspect it closely, you can roll a d4.
The D4. Oh no. And what's that for? Just D4?
Just roll a d4, and I'll tell you what happens.
2.
2. As you read the spines on these books, do you actually pull one out?
Oh, that's gonna be bad. Sure, let's do it.
Okay, so you pull out a book, and as you look at the text, you become lightheaded,
Oh no.
and for the next half hour, you gain a difficulty rating of 2 on presence and agility tests. So all your presence tests and agility tests become a little bit harder because you're lightheaded.
Don't I learn anything else from this lightheaded book?
It's not really a language you understand, and that's part of the reason why you're becoming lightheaded. You're confused by it. You're not sure what any of it means.
I start
or how
having-
to even read it.
I have started having an argument with Eric II because he's not reading it right.
Does Eric II try to read the book as well?
No,
Or
no.
read any of the book?
He don't care about books. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm going to give a once over to the skeletons.
They are long dead. Obviously, there is no organic remains left on these skeletons. They seem just like old decay. The 2 that are together give off the appearance of being a couple. In fact, one of them does have a old ring that probably is not really worth anything anymore. It's gotten old and cracked, and it's just falling off its finger.
What are they laying on top of?
Just a filthy old mattress that's rotted, and there's nothing left inside the mattress. It's pretty much just like the remnant of that mattress.
The mattress is just like flat on the ground.
Yep. Well,
okay,
more or less.
I didn't know if they were like raised up so I could look underneath them or not. But if they're just flat on the ground, I'm not worried about it.
Sniffle, you like to smell the water. Why don't you check out the flowers?
I look to Hans, and I say, I only smelled the water because it is living. These flowers are dead. There's nothing to smell. And then I walk towards the violin music coming from the door to the north.
Yeah, nothing bad.
Now, do we hear the violin music now?
Well, he said it grew louder. I'm assuming at that point.
Yeah, you faintly hear it at this point. I mean, it's loud, but you rolled pretty bad, so you're aware.
Yeah.
You become slowly aware of it.
Well, as I become slowly aware of music coming from the north, I walk towards the door and I put my ear up against the door.
Okay, so I want you to roll a presence test.
Four.
That's slightly worse than your 8.
There's a door.
What was that? Sorry.
There's a door.
Fantastic. Since I don't notice anything more, I will go ahead and open the door that I notice.
He turns around. It's a door, everybody. I'm like,
okay. So in this room, let's go to page 4. There are 4 guards. They are gathered. There's a fireplace to the right. They are gathered around a table that's slightly leaning. It seems like this table is kind of had some chunks taken out of it. There's discards of a meal and some plates kind of strewn about. It's pretty disheveled in here. The guards obviously immediately notice you and draw their swords. Who goes there?
hearing the news, but okay. Hearing the
I was.
Go ahead.
I hear. I'm right there. The guards are talking to me, so I look at them and I say, "It is Niffle."
Who is Niffle?
I am Niffle. Who are you?
That is awesome.
We are here. We are here to serve the owner of this den and keep this place safe and sound. You are not meant to be here.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm meant to be here. I was told I had to come here or die. So
Okay, roll a presence test.
20.
Wow. Okay, so they I think they kind of buy into it. It's like he seems a little bit off put, but slowly he warms to you. It's like, well, if you're supposed to be here,
Yeah.
why aren't you guarding? Why aren't you patrolling? What is your duties?
Well, I've not been given my duty yet. I just got here.
Oh.
I'm new. Yeah. I've got two other new guards with me as well. So they're just in the room behind me here.
Well then
Oh, and a monkey. There's a monkey too.
maybe you should talk to Fletcher then and get your tests.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah. Can you point me the way to Fletcher? I'll go find out what I need to do.
How do you not know where Fletcher is?
I just told you I just got here.
Well, if you
I was told to come here, and I'm here. And so I literally have not met anybody other than you all.
I didn't hear of any new guards. This is deeply confusing, but no, just go up the stairs.
Yeah.
And you look behind them. There is a set of stairs heading up, and you can vaguely see chains hanging You can't see the floor because it's raised, but you can see it from the ceiling. There's chains and hooks hanging.
Mm-hmm.
There is also two doors to your left. One of them's a heavy iron door, and if you from behind that door, there is some faint scratching sounds. You're not sure what
Yeah. No, I've been told to go up the stairs. So I look back through the door behind me and I say, Hans, Eric too. Bring Eric with you. We have to go meet Fletcher.
All right, I go with it because the monkey is dragging me.
Where's that book you had?
Still in my hands?
As soon as you leave the room, the three skeletons wake up.
I close the door.
And they begin to pursue you.
So he leaves the room with the book. Does he see the skeletons start getting up?
They are not quiet.
Oh, okay. All right.
I just say nope, and I close the door.
We'll throw the book back into the room and close the door.
No, I'm keeping the book. Eric second said keep it.
Guards pull their swords.
I hand the book to the guards. I'm like, I don't know. The monkey took it.
This is for you.
I need my assignment.
I looked to the guard that I was talking to a second ago. I'm like, I'm really sorry. The monkey needs to stay. The other one can go though.
I want you both roll presence test.
Okay.
Three.
Well, I had a nice 16, but it's -4, so 12.
Okay. The guard laughs at Hans. Or Niffle, sorry. They just think it's... Okay, this is a stupid joke. He's pulling a prank on his friend. And they let you buy... He absent-mindedly takes the book from your hands.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna lead the way up the stairs because that's the way he told me to get to Fletcher, hoping the other three follow me.
You do hear banging on the door behind.
Yeah,
like
don't care.
I like that. It's just leave him to the guard. Got this. Oh, so good.
So is everybody going up the stairs?
Oh, Evan, we can't hear you.
I would probably say something to the guards there as we're leaving. Be like, I think somebody needs you over there as we go up the steps.
Over where? What?
Pointing at the knocking door. Like, somebody probably needs you over there.
No, they totally heard the skeletons, and that's why they asked about what they took. But, yeah, I don't think we're going in there. Yeah, I better... Should I return this book? Can I don't... What do I do with this?
We're just going up this test. Oh, okay. So good. Maybe the guards will be dead when we come back.
You go up the stairs, and as you saw from below, there are chains with hooks on them hanging from the ceilings. To the north, there is an iron door with no handle. And to the west, there is an archway leading into a large chamber from which you can see the light seems to be multiple colors. It's inconsistent. It goes from dark to light to red to yellow to blue. It just keeps kind of shifting. And to the south, of course, is back down to where the guards were.
So does the map on the screen change for us a little bit so we can actually see that on there?
Do that. Oops. Let's zoom out a little bit. Hey, you're getting flashes of things you're not supposed to see. So this is...
I saw nothing.
The room full of chains.
All right.
At this point, you do hear the door starting to crack behind you. And I have to roll for a... Let me just do this. Let's I have these notes. I should be using them. We are in room 8. So I need to roll a d4. And we're going to go to page 79. Let's minimize this for a second. 9. Okay, I rolled a 1. Okay, so I have to roll d4.
Uh-oh.
So, out of the holes in the wall that you did not see up till now, some gnomes, dust gnomes, crawl, and they are small, frail creatures. There are, I said, 3 of them, and they definitely seem aggressive towards you.
I say, oh no, Eric II, dusk gnomes. We got to get out our crossbow. And I pull out my crossbow and load a bolt.
Okay, so I think we're going into combat for the first time.
Yes, combat.
So combat, we will go to page 33 for combat.
All
This is
right.
how combat works. So first, I am going to roll for initiative.
I love that it's entitled Violence.
Violence and other things. No, just violence. Straight up violence. That's it.
I rolled a d6, so means player characters go first, and each of you are going to roll a d6 and add your agility to determine which of you goes first.
Okay. I got a 0.
-1.
Yeah, I might be going first. What'd you get?
I got a 6.
Oh, never mind.
Okay. So Peter is first. So the way combat works is pretty simple. You can attack and move. You can move the length of an average sized room in a turn. Your attack is, if you use melee, you're going to roll strength. Standard difficulty is 12. If you roll range, you're rolling presence. And then when it's the bad guy's turn, for each one that attacks you, you're just going to roll for your defense. So I don't actually have to roll anything.
All right.
So what you're saying is we have to roll to hit ourselves.
Yes, exactly. I need to pull that page.
So wait, we have to get a 12 to pass these? Is that what it's saying?
Let me just grab that real quick. Yeah. Well, these ones are a little bit more agile than your standard monsters. So in this case, you actually have a difficulty rating of 14. Now, remember though, your armor can affect your defense and your agility. So that's your defense.
All right, so I'm going first in combat. There's 3 of these little creatures around.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to walk up to whichever one's closest to me, and I have my staff.
Then you gotta thwack it.
And I will try to thwack said creature with my staff. So I'm going to. So again, it's I'm doing a melee attack, so it's a strength test, and I'm looking for a difficulty rating of 14. So I have to roll a 14 on a d20, with the strength being my modifier.
Yes.
So my strength is a -1, so whatever I roll, I'm going to do a -1 to it.
So that means you need a 15 or greater, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Correct. That is a no. I rolled an 8, so I get a 7. So I do not hit the creature.
All right, so I guess I'm up, and I do crossbow attack. So I'm going to roll.
Okay.
And it's a... Oh, no. Yep. Nope. It's a 5. So yes. No.
All right. Let me show you guys how it's done.
You'll be like, a 1. He shoots. We have Eric II.
I will yell out, I shall send these creatures to the bowels of hell and run in and stab one of them with my Schweinhinder. Okay.
Okay. So everybody failed on their attack, so they all retaliate. And there's 3 of them. They're all each going to attack one of you. So both of you, all 3 of you, going to roll for your defense.
Oh, but I thought they would just all attack Eric.
They were busy laughing at us this round.
Hey, did my monkey get to attack?
Oh, yes, your monkey can attack too. I forgot.
Okay, I'm going to do that real quick. My monkey has no modifiers, but I still got a 13. So my Eric the second did better than anyone, but still didn't count.
But he still failed.
Failed. All right, so now I'm going to roll to see how much damage I take.
So again, defense, we're going to roll for an agility test. Yep. And then our armor also can modify that, correct?
Yes, and they're going to be difficulty rating of 12 for their attack. So
oh, good, because I got a 15.
Harder to hit. They're not really great at hitting you.
Okay, so I got a 15.
Okay, so I want to understand how so it's a base 12. No, my agility is -2, so that moves that to a 10, correct?
You rolled a 12.
Your agility
you
is a
right?
negative.
And it's a negative.
So 12 is...
Go ahead.
You have to roll above a 12. But if your agility is -2, you're subtracting from your roll.
Okay, so 10, and then because of the heavy armor, that's +4, so they need 14s or better to hit me right then.
Oh wait,
well you're doing the rolling, not them. You add that number to your roll. You need to make a number that's higher than 12 not to get hit. We do all the rolling. He does no rolling.
Oh no, I'm just trying to figure out what the base number I need is to hit myself.
So 14. Your armor. What was the armor effect again?
+4 to agility.
Mathematically, you need to 10 or higher. 10 or higher.
Well, that's +4 to the difficulty rating of agility, right? So you actually would have to roll. Your difficulty rating is 16. You'd actually have to roll an 18, not to get hit. So you're gonna get hit.
All
okay,
right,
so
I rolled an 18 on the die. I have 0 agility, so that doesn't modify one way or the other.
Right.
Okay, so then I just rolled an 18.
Yep.
The armor, does that only come into place once we get hit because it's like a negative D6? So that's gonna lower the amount that they hurt us.
Correct.
If we get hit.
So having the heavier armor makes it easier for us to get hit, but we just take less damage.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, I follow now.
Because you got that +4 against you with the heavy armor, but it's harder for them to hit you.
Right. Yeah. So I rolled an 18, so that gives me a 14 because of the heavy armor, but I'm still good because 14 is what I needed to get.
I have no armor, so ha ha. I'm fine. I dodge and weave. I zigzag. I'm good.
Well, I rolled a 5.
You're going to hit.
Oh yeah. So you take the D4 damage. So it's
maybe
with a little knife for 2 damage, but you can roll to reduce that with your armor.
Well, -1 for my shield.
Yes, that's true. So 1 damage.
But I can't roll less than a 1.
You take no damage.
Yes.
All right, let everything stab him. I'm good with this.
I don't like that plan.
3 gnomes are right up on you and slobbering and like trying to stab you with your knives and not kind of missing and like hitting the armor and bouncing off and not really accomplishing much. And it's Peter's turn again.
All right. So I don't know about MÖRK BORG, but in D&D terms, this would be a natural or a critical failure. I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay.
Do we have critical failures in MÖRK BORG?
Yeah, fumbles.
Yes, we do.
Fumbles, fantastic.
Your weapon snaps in two.
Yes, fantastic. My staff just snaps in two. So now
I
I'm
have two
willing.
weapons.
Now I'm willing. Yeah, now I'm willing 2 weapons.
That's what you get for swallowing butterflies. I tell you, Eric the Second. You eat butterflies, no good can come from it.
All right. Yep. So my staff breaks in half,
Yep.
and I kind of stumble back from that, and you see me start to fumble around looking for my sling. I know it's here somewhere.
So, while he's doing that, my attack, I miss point blank with my crossbow, so I'm down 2 bolts. But I say, Eric Spider-Monkey attack, and he gets a 20.
Wow. So he gets crit. So it's double damage and it reduces their armor. They don't have armor, so that's doesn't really matter.
He only
Double
rolls
damage.
a d6, so is it 2 d6s or just double my thing?
Just roll the d6 and double it.
Okay. So 8 damage.
8 damage. Oh yeah, the monkey just goes into this gnome and just rips it in two. The guts splay everywhere, the blood everywhere. The monkey is just covered in pieces of gnome.
Yeah, that's why you don't mess with spider monkeys.
That's the word I was looking
Ew.
Oh, and Peter,
I
will let you continue to use your staff, but you could roll 2d2 if you're attacking with the little half staff.
Okay.
So it's like, oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm gonna stab one of these gnomes. I get it really well. I rolled an 18 plus 4.
Okay, so roll for damage.
Where's my There's my D10. I don't add strength to damage.
Nope.
Okay, so 8.
Oh, you just cleave this little gnome in two. You splash.
That's what you get for stabbing me.
You manage to splash the monkey as well. Just get a little extra blood on that monkey.
Eric the Second puts up his fist and goes, "Ah!"
Okay, so there's one left. So that's where an extra thing comes in morale.
Peter, just so you know, the monkey has more kills than you right now.
Yeah, that's why Eric the Second is allowed to be with us. Eric the First just comes along because he's with Eric the Second.
Yeah, I can't even hit anything point blank with a bolt gun.
So James is actually the pet of the monkey, is what you're saying.
Shh.
Eric the Second's in charge.
So this last gnome seems frightened at first, but then managed to steals itself, and it goes and attacks the only one that actually hasn't killed one of them which would be Niffle. So Niffle, please roll for your defense.
I rolled a 19, and it's a -4 due to my heavy armor, but that is a 15.
So you're fine. And Niffle gets to go and decide if they want to attack this last remaining gnome.
I roll a 16 -1 for my strength. That's a 15.
Okay.
Pummeled to death.
I used my sling. I just picked up a rock and slung it at it.
Oh, that should have been presence then, because it's ranged.
Oh, that's right. So that would have been a 16 plus 1, so 17.
Okay.
So I do a D4 of damage with the sling. I do 3 damage.
The gnome is knocked off its feet. It got a bloody spot in its head. It rolls backwards but managed to stand up again after like a second of agony.
I'm gonna have. Go ahead.
The gnome really seems in rough shape and kind of slumps. It stands, slumps, stands. It kind of pulls his knife. It it's like looking at the door behind.
All right, I'm gonna say if Eric the Second finishes him off because Eric the Second is bloodthirsty, and he does not. Whoa, that was the wrong die. Hold on. Oh yay! Oh, I get the right die. He does. He gets a 15.
Yeah, how much damage?
Let's see. 6.
It just bites its head right off.
Like, Eric the Second. That's right. You don't mess with spider monkeys. So,
Okay.
do we move out of combat then?
Yes, we are out of combat now.
Can I not throw? Can I hand my longsword to Niffle?
Sure.
Niffle, you want a longsword?
You saw me fight just now, right?
Yeah, but you have nothing.
Yeah, I know. But if I use this, we might lose a longsword.
Okay, I'll hold on to the longsword then. But just know. Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, I might ask for it later, but
right.
I'd be more worried for your longsword than for me.
That'd be hilarious if you took it and immediately broke it. I'm like, we can't have nice things.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, so go ahead.
Now that things calm down, you do have a chance to look around some more, and you do see signs of bloody tracks that if you hadn't just been attacked by these creatures, you would have thought these tracks were going nowhere, but they do seem to have actually gone into the little crevices that they appeared from.
And then
I was just going to say, remembering back to the guard behind us down the stairs, he said Fletcher was up the stairs, but then he really didn't give me any directions after that, right?
No, he did not.
Okay.
Just as a reminder, in this room you have a iron door to the north, a arch to the west that seems to be shifting in colors. So you got different. It goes dark. It goes bright red. It goes yellow, blue, green.
That's weird.
And of course, you got the stairs to the south going back down to where the guards were, from which you start to hear screams.
All right, I think we should pick a direction. What do you think? Rainbow door or the iron door?
I say rainbow door.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
I let them lead the way because I am hesitant about this rainbow door.
You just ate butterflies.
I know.
It is much like the rainbow bridge that will lead us.
I didn't so much eat a butterfly as a butterfly committed suicide in my mouth.
That's what I say every time I eat a hamburger. I didn't eat the hamburger. The hamburger just committed suicide in my mouth.
What the heck are you people talking about?
All right, so let's see what awful thing's gonna happen to Niffle.
No. I'm behind you guys.
Yeah,
here.
you're behind us with
things are gonna happen to you.
With the skeletons coming up.
Yeah, that's okay.
I will gladly lead the way.
Okay, so through this archway, you see another rough-hewn cavern. This barely can be considered a room. But to your left, you see the light keeps hitting this wall and hitting many gems along this southern wall and refracting it. And that's where all these multiple colors are coming from. There's got to be thousands of silver worth of gems in this wall. To the north, though, the wall is completely missing. And there's a 60-foot drop going to the steaming hot sludge that reeks of sulfur. And if you look that way, you will see... Let me pull this up. What page number was... where's my page number?
That iron door is looking better and better every minute.
La la la. I love.
I only brought 30 foot of rope, so
Yeah, I'm still back
We're
here.
out of luck.
I'm back here looking at the iron door.
So, in the middle of this sulfurous black sludge, you see a 50-foot pillar, on top of which are two skeletons playing violins. Obviously, at this point, you could very clearly hear the sound of this violins. It's really an odd, discordant music. It's sad, but doesn't sound like it's in the right key. It's the violins definitely sound old, and the strings are loose, and it tends to screech every once in a while.
I whip out my crossbow and fire at them.
Okay, roll for
What if one of them is Fletcher? I was
No.
going to ask if one of them is Fletcher.
I'm firing. What do I roll?
roll your present.
All right. Oops. Sorry. My presence is -4, so 12.
It does manage to hit one of these skeletons. It doesn't even seem to notice. Just continues to play the violin, kind of dance in a creepy sort of way.
Oh, I'm out of tricks. Let's go to the iron door. What do you guys think?
I think Iron Door is the better way to go.
And just out to let you know what else is in this room.
Okay.
There is a tunnel to the west. It seems pretty like a very tight tunnel.
Oh. Like spider
There
monkey
are
size or
obviously
human
the
size?
archway back where you came from. And yeah, that's actually
Is the tunnel big? Do I notice if the tunnel's big enough a human can fit through it?
yes.
What do you think about a tunnel?
And you
No.
No.
What? Okay. What were you saying,
there
Nathan?
is some faint indication through the sulfur, the haze of the sulfur coming off the sludge. There may be something else behind the sludge.
Well, you know, that just sealed it. Iron door. I start heading toward the iron door.
Yeah. I'm willing to bet it's the bodies of the people that tried to examine the sludge.
Yeah. Or something else horrible.
Iron door.
So I walk past Diffel, be
So
like,
they stand up.
what are you doing? And go to the iron door.
You definitely, as you go towards the iron door, you hear louder and louder combat from the guard's room.
Excellent.
There definitely seems to be one of the guards seems to be screaming pretty intensely.
Shouldn't open the door.
You go to the door.
Yeah, iron
That's
door.
what he
we
gets for
opened that
holding the
one.
book.
Yeah. Like, this was
You
perfect.
can roll for strength.
Wait till I open the iron door?
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be good. I'm going to tell you guys right now. This is going to be good. I got a 1. Like a natural 1.
See, Eric the Second should have been trying to open the door.
I know. Eric the Second's the boss. I mean, I just react. So I got a 1.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So, you yank on this door really hard trying to open it
Uh-huh.
and dislocate your shoulder for 1 point of damage.
Oh, gosh. All right.
Yes. First point of damage. And it wasn't me.
Self-inflicted too.
All right. I guess is someone else going to try to open this door? Should have Eric the Second try.
I will give it a go. I got a 9.
You bang hard on this door. You realize you don't think it's the door you're actually supposed to pull. You're supposed to push this open, but it still does not want to open.
It's a problem. It says push right here, guys. That's what it is.
Niffle will walk over to Eric the First and see if he can help pop his shoulder back into place.
Oh.
He's gonna roll a natural one and be like, he dislocated the other shoulder.
I've got my medicine box, if that helps at all.
Okay, you could try to heal him with the medicine box.
Remember, amputation is on the table still.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Does it actually say on your medicine box what you roll for? Are you
It
gonna
was
try to
something
use
on-
the medicine box?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to use it. I wasn't sure. I didn't write down the full thing of what it said on the equipment page, but it did have some writing after that.
I lost my. Let me see if I can find the right page. I really could have used. Okay.
I'm gonna refill my water real quick.
Okay. So medicine.
It just says it stops bleeding and infection. It doesn't really say anything else.
Okay, so well, it's plus D6 HP, so it will heal.
Okay, so I can heal his 1 hit point, and I'll be putting his shoulder back into place for that. But I did not roll for how many uses I get. It says presence plus 4 uses. Oh, so I don't have to roll for it. It's presence plus 4 uses. So I get 5 uses because I have a +1 presence. So that uses 1 of my 5 uses.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So, I guess that if we can't, thank
You're
you,
welcome, Eric.
thank you. Eric the second says thank you. So I guess if we can't open this door normally, other than we completely fail, we might need to go through that tunnel before these skeletons get here. What do you think?
You guys were doing strength checks to try to open it.
Yeah. What would be Eric the second?
I'm gonna go ahead and
you're gonna go ahead.
I'm just gonna walk up and try to open it.
All right.
You're just gonna try to open it again? You're gonna use strength to try to open it as well, or?
I mean, I guess is that the only way that we can open it is strength?
I mean, you could kind of inspect the door to see if it's even possible to open it, or you could.
Sure. Yeah, I'll inspect the door. Is that presence?
Yes, that would be presence.
Yeah, I'll walk up and I'll take a close look at the door, see why they're having such a hard time with it. Only a 5, so probably don't really notice a whole lot, but we'll see.
It's an iron door.
It's an iron door. Okay.
It does seem pretty sturdy, though.
Okay. Well, I know that I'm not very strong, so if they couldn't open it, I probably can't open it either. So I'm like, to
the tunnel.
I guess we're going through the tunnel.
Okay.
We're going to the tunnels. To the
This
tunnels.
is perfect, everybody. This is perfect. This is RPG perfection. We have been foiled by a door.
Yeah, pretty much. I should have probably let Eric the second try, but I don't know what his modifier would be for that.
All right, so we've been foiled by the iron door. We're going through the tunnel now.
Okay. So in this tunnel, it's even more cavernous than before. You see stalactites hanging from the ceiling. Wait, tight? Yes, tights come from the ceiling. Mites go up, I think. Oh, it don't matter. You see rock formations. There is water dripping down these, and as you go in, you do see a passage upwards with a grate blocking the way, as well as a very tight crack in the wall that smaller people may be able to go through.
Eric the second.
I'm not 100% sure on that.
Eric the second. What's through there?
All right, I will send Eric the second through to see if he can open it for me.
There's nothing to open. It's just a little really tight passageway.
Oh, okay. I tried the tight passageway.
Okay. It's just he's the only one going through right now.
Apparently.
So we're going through a tight tunnel, and on the other end of this tunnel is a grate.
No, the grate is above you. So there's a a vertical shaft
Oh, okay.
with a grate. So it looks like it might have been a trap door. So if you had been actually above, you'd be probably falling down into here.
I got you. Okay. But then to get out the other side is just a really tight crevice.
Yes.
Oh, I guess I'm trying then. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How high up was the grate from where we were though? Like pretty high?
It's about 12 feet, possibly.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. Yeah, just
might be
try to go through the
possible
crevice.
to steal the wall.
No, I'm good.
Okay, so who's going in, trying to go through first?
That'd be me. I'm just doing it. I'm a honey badger. I do what I want. Eric a second saves my life.
You manage to start squeezing through this tunnel. You can see it's quite a long ways. As you squeeze through, anybody else trying to get in?
Well, Niffle was.
Yeah, I'm coming in behind him.
Okay, Niffle. As you try to go through, you clang against your armor.
Sure.
You don't think you can fit in this with your armor on.
Okay. I lose the armor.
Okay. So you got the two of you.
I walk back to the room with the sludge and the skeletons playing the violins, and I take the armor off and I toss it into the 60-foot cavern.
Okay.
Well, that's fun.
Because if I don't get to use it, nobody gets to use it.
I like that.
It's gone. It is gone. It just disappears underneath the sludge.
Yep. All right.
After he throws it, I'm like, you could probably have put that back on, right?
No.
You notice it does seem like the sludge is pretty deep. You could possibly dive into the sludge and not take any damage.
That seems like a horrible idea.
I go back to the crevice and I try to get through the crevice now.
Okay, so you managed to get through. Eric is a good ways through.
Hans is waiting in the back.
Hans, are you trying to go in as well?
So my only two options are through the narrow crevice where I'm going to take my armor off, or the vertical shaft.
Or
you can go back to the iron door and try to figure out how to get through it, or you can go down and see what those guards are doing with those skeletons.
Or apparently the sludge might be thick enough that you'd be okay.
As tempting as the sludge would be, I think I have played one or two RPGs in my day, and the advice has always been given, you don't split the party. So I think I'm just going to...
See, I've heard you always split the party, and if you see any water in a dungeon, you jump in it. Like, that's just the two things you do. And apparently eat butterflies. I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, I'm so jealous I didn't get to eat a butterfly. So I'm going to take my armor off, squeeze through, and then hopefully put my armor back on. I'm not throwing it into the sludge.
You're never going to see that armor again.
Splitting the party would not necessarily lead to the character being split.
True.
Or would it?
So, as you squeeze through this tight space, of course, Eric would see this first, but the topography of the area does seem to change. You suddenly have a softer floor. It's dirt floor, but there seems like there might be wood underneath it. The walls are glass, and behind the glass, you see all sorts of plants growing. It seems like this could be a place where they are actually trying to foster these plants. And deeper in, you do see what looks like firelight.
Am I in there yet?
You're just at the cusp of entering the area.
Okay.
You can't quite see clearly around the fire.
I try to be silent, and I'm going to go over and see and investigate one of these foliages.
One of the foliages.
Yes, one of these.
They're behind glass.
Oh, they're behind glass. Oh, do I shoot it? Is there any lock or door or mechanism that I can
It's
see?
just not that you can see. It just seems like a solid glass wall.
Oh.
Actually, you can roll a presence test.
Okay, I can roll a presence test. All right. Yeah, no, 2.
2. Oh, yeah. It's
Take
just
me glass. All right.
Actually, you think it might be a stone wall that just is transparent.
Okay. All right. I'm going to silently wait for Niffle to catch up and Hans.
All right.
Okay.
I'm right behind you.
You do start, as you wait in silence, you do start to hear some chatter that coming from the direction of the campfire. As Niffle does enter the room, Hans is not too far behind.
Eric the First. Why are you waiting here?
There's a fire, and I hear people.
Well, then let's go talk. We're looking for Fletcher. Maybe one of them's Fletcher.
I ain't no good at talking. That's a go.
Okay.
You can do the talking.
I would. Okay. Hans. We're going to go talk to some people around a fire. Oh. I think you're muted, Hans.
I'm gonna go put my armor on. At this
But
point, I'm pretty sure they're both crazy.
But you can't wear your armor in the crevice. If you put your armor back on, you can't come back where we are.
Am I all the way through yet?
Yeah, you
Oh, like you're...
He was dragging it.
Oh, you're trying to say you carry... Oh, he's saying he's dragging it behind him. Okay.
Oh, it will not fit. Because it's still, like, it's plate armor. You can't really collapse it. It's formed... It's formed to fit your body. It's
I told you you'd never see that armor again. It's not gonna happen.
You're gonna hang.
You know what?
Why don't you hang behind Hans and save us if we need it saved?
I am going to use my armor to plug the hole in case the skeletons come.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. You got a plugged exit.
That's right.
Well, with our combined strength and Eric the Second, we should probably be able to unplug it if we had to run out.
Nobody said that we were smart.
No,
because
we're not that.
It all of a sudden comes to Niffle. Niffle thinks, "Oh, guys, we could have just probably knocked on the iron door."
That's dumb. Let's go talk to the people at the campfire. No one knocks.
First one, I want you to roll a strength test to see how well you blocked the door, the passage.
What? Oh,
Okay.
For him. Okay, yeah. Okay.
And when you say he could have knocked on the door, I was like, well, the skeletons were knocking at the other door and nobody answered for them. I rolled a 1.
Okay, it immediately, as soon as you leave, it just falls. You hear the clatter.
I didn't do a good job, guys.
That's okay. It wasn't Eric the Second doing it. Everyone knows he's the best in the party. All right, so
Okay.
Niffle and I are walking towards this campfire.
I still have my shield, though, right?
Yes, you do still have your shield. Okay. I'll let you keep that. You could have just rolled it along in front of you.
The field's narrower.
All right.
So, as you approach, you see an older lady in like what looks like a sack full of holes. It's just kind of converted into an outfit, and 3 younger ladies around her. They are sitting at the campfire, eating some food, chatting a little bit. They don't immediately notice your presence.
Well, Niffle, are you gonna say hi?
Ladies, I'm looking for Fletcher. My name is Niffle.
Oh, you're looking for Fletcher, huh?
Yes.
Oh, how convenient. Why don't you sit? Have some stew.
Stew?
Well, we will discuss Fletcher.
Oh. Okay.
I just hang back a little bit.
I'm not super hungry right now.
It's people.
But if you just point us towards Fletcher, that would be great.
And why are you looking for Fletcher?
Well, to be completely honest with you, I'm not really looking for Fletcher. I'm looking for Eldon.
Eldon?
Yeah, have you seen him?
Did Fletcher take Eldon? I suppose that would make sense. Fletcher could use Eldon. But would he use him for maybe some power or some gain? Or would he be trying to manipulate the Shadow King, or is he just looking for a meal? It's hard to say.
Yeah, while you keep thinking about that, can you just point me towards Fletcher? Because I'm pretty sure Eldon's with Fletcher.
Well,
My guy is actually laughing.
what do you plan to do when you find Fletcher?
Well, I do have an important question, and maybe you can help me. Fletcher. Does Fletcher follow Veru?
Veru, yeah, Veru.
Fletcher follows Fletcher. I don't think he cares about much else. He's just looking for a good meal and looking for power.
Oh, okay. What about you? Do you worship Veru?
At times, I'm more concerned about ridding myself of Fletcher, to be honest.
Ooh, I say interesting. And I say, well, if we were to rid you of Fletcher, would you give us any aid?
Well, you might find that difficult,
Sure.
as the gutworm might get in your way.
Any suggestions to get past this gut worm so we can kill Fletcher? I mean, talk to Fletcher. Wink, wink.
You're not the most subtle one, are you?
No, Eric the second is, and I point to my monkey.
Yeah,
He's the boss.
We're pretty much just a set of blunt axes here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Eric might make a good stew.
Eric makes fabulous stew.
He does. He makes great stew. He feeds us all the time.
Would you want to leave Eric with me?
Do you want to be rid of Fletcher?
Yes, but I could give you some advice on that guy. I have been trying to get to the Rotbach sludge. I believe if I can ingest some of this sludge, it would give me the ability to control the gutworm. But the gutworm will not let me near it. As soon as I exit the cave, it strikes and it will not let me anywhere near.
So you want some sludge?
If you can get me some sludge, I should be able to control that gutworm. And that would let you by. I could perhaps use that gutworm to rid Fletcher for myself.
Fair enough.
Where's the sludge that you speak of?
Back in the gem room.
Do you have any mean... Two things. If we do this, you let Alden live, and he comes with us. Second thing is, do you have any way of us retrieving this sludge?
I suppose I can give you this this old water skin. It's empty at the moment.
It's a 60-foot cave. Crevice.
Do you have rope? Maybe that would help?
30 feet of it.
I mean, you can always dive in.
Oh.
While the rest of them are talking with her, I am going to kind of walk over towards the three younger ladies because they've not said anything yet. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just getting closer to them.
All right. Well, I tell the lady I want you to promise on your soul that if you do this, you will allow us to leave alive with Alden. You will be able to kill Fletcher and get what you want, but we want to just make sure we get what we want.
The woman looks at Niffle. Please don't disturb my hosts. And yes, I will of course let you live. All I care about is getting rid of it.
I want that promise.
Oh yes, I promise. I will let you live.
On your soul.
Do we have souls?
I don't know.
It's hard to tell nowadays.
Well, then
Souls
there's nothing to
seem like
lose.
I like you. You're a little daft, but it's entertaining.
So she tells me not to disturb her hosts. I still introduce myself to the three of them to see if any of them respond.
One of them shows you a dagger. Doesn't make any moves towards you, but just kind of shows you the glint.
Okay. I show her my sling. This is all I've got left. I broke my staff back there.
I said, do not disturb my host. And she pulls a dagger herself.
Niffle, let's finish this.
Yeah?
I just need this promise on her soul, and then we can get this stuff, and then not die.
Okay.
Yes, bring me the sludge.
Yes, I need that promise on your soul.
Yes, of course.
Say,
I promise.
On your soul.
I promise on my soul that I will let you live and leave with Alden.
Great. I sort of collect these things, so we're good. You hear that, Eric, the second? We're going to get another soul.
No, we gone.
All right.
Do your tap.
We need to multiply our rope. All right, I got a dirty water skin along with my normal water skin. Neffel. I can't hear you, Hans.
How do we get 30 more feet?
So we go back through the crevice. We get to the gem room. As they start talking about the rope, I go back into the room before the gem room to see if I hear any of the skeleton combat still happening. So I'm in room 8 now.
Yep. It definitely seems to have calmed down. In fact, do you try to look down the steps?
Nope, I'm just listening.
It's quiet now.
Okay.
Oh, wait. In room 8 there was the hanging hooks and whatnot. So there's
chains from the ceiling, yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's try to get this thing done. Well, I guess I go in and start trying to pull down chains for Hans.
Okay, so they're hanging from the ceiling. They're a little bit high up. How do you propose?
I'm not bright. I'm just going to yank.
It's not high up for a monkey.
Oh, I mean, they're higher. I can't reach them?
Yeah.
That's what you mean? Oh, no, I don't know. I guess Eric the Second could try scaling the walls and unhooking one.
How are they attached to the ceiling? Can we
Yeah.
see that?
They're bolted to the rock. It doesn't seem like the firmest bolting.
Okay, then
cavernous rock.
Eric the First. Can you just throw Eric the Second up into the air so that he can grab the chain and climb it and maybe unbolt it?
Oh, yeah, why not? I chuck Eric the Second.
I suggest this terrible idea, and then I walk over to the iron door and I knock on it.
Okay, you chucked Eric the Second. So do a presence for your aim.
All right.
So I'm gonna ready my stuff just in case it's gonna go down.
Got a 4.
You got a 4. So Eric just goes flat against the ceiling. And I am gonna let's see how much.
Just gently toss him up there, and you just
Wait.
wail him.
You threw him hard enough to splat him on the ceiling?
Apparently. How much damage did he take?
That's it. Eric the Second takes 3 bludgeoning damage.
All right, so he has 3 health left. All right.
Okay.
And then
And then what?
I would roll agility for Eric. And, monkeys are pretty agile, so I'd say +1.
Well, he got a 20 anyway, so whatever.
I'll say it. On the way back down, Eric manages to catch the chain and is hanging now from the chains.
Oh, okay. All right. So he's not back on the ground yet.
Say, Eric the Second, unbolt that.
Okay. Meanwhile, you're knocking on the door.
Yeah, Niffle knocks on the door.
It does reverberate, but there is no response.
Okay.
And Eric the Second, I would say roll a strength check for Eric the Second, +0.
17.
Oh, wow. Good roll.
This monkey's far better character than I am.
Eric the Second manages to climb up to the top and yank on this chain, and it comes free. Now Eric is not attached to anything anymore.
I try to catch Eric the Second.
Okay, make an agility test.
I'm gonna get hurt. 9 minus 2, 7.
7. So
I don't have a feeling this is not going to go well.
No.
As Eric the Second falls, you try to catch him, but end up getting hooked by the chain right on the head and take 2 damage to your forehead as it kind of digs into your forehead.
Oh man, 8 health left.
And Eric the Second hits the floor for 4 damage.
Eric the Second's dead.
Is that at 0 health or at negative?
-1.
Oh yeah, the head just splatters gray matter everywhere.
Eric the Second, no. Oh,
You got gray matter on your boots.
Okay.
I lost my monkey.
I think.
Well, we got a
we
chain.
need. No, we need to leave now. There's no way we win this thing without Eric the Second.
It's true. Our party is dead. How long is this chain?
I walk back over to the door and I knock on the door really hard and I yell, "Fletcher, you in there?"
No response.
So I'm going to look back the stairwell from where the guards were.
Okay. You see some. I definitely see a large pool of blood, some scattered intestines, and the heart of a heart.
Sounds like they did
Looks
okay.
like they had a good time.
Yeah, that's all good. There was another metal door down there. I don't. How long is this chain? Do I see how long the chain is?
Let's say it's another 30 feet.
Okay, there we go. Let's tie the chain to the rope, tie the rope to the water skin, and dump it in the sludge.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna put my armor on first, just in case if something comes out.
Yeah,
of
because you're the only one with
sludge.
armor left. This is the worst party ever.
Oh, yes, that is actually probably a good call. Let me go find the right page again.
I'm gonna when you guys lowered in, I'm gonna ready to stab something.
I'm so disorganized.
So you're a DM.
So my whole goal is going to be get this thing into the sludge, pull it up as fast as I can, and get in that tunnel after I detach it from the long rope and chain.
So, the moment you drop your water skin and splash, you see movement under the sludge.
I pull as fast as I can back up and try to...
Roll an agility check.
All right. Eric the Second's not here, so we're going to die. Oh. That's pretty good. 18 minus 2, 16.
Yeah, you managed to pull up the water skin.
All right, so now that I have the water skin.
There is some sludge in it.
What's that? It's sludge in it.
And yes, there is some sludge in it.
All right, I'm going to try to bolt towards this crevice. What happens?
You see a giant, what you can't, must be the gut worm, coming up, and it tries to attack you. It tries to bite you. Let's see, what do I roll for the...
I'm screaming, nope, while I go to this crevice.
I was gonna say if he's got the water skin, and this big gutworm thing is coming out, I'm gonna try to push
Hans into
Eric
the gutworm.
No, I'm gonna try to push Eric the First towards the crevice so he can get away. And,
So
I will try to interpose myself between him and the gutworm.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make as much noise as possible to draw its attention toward me.
Wow, I like all this self-sacrifice.
So, presence test for Hans and Niffle. Should I call that agility or strength? I'll let you make that decision.
All right.
I have an 18.
And I've got a 13.
18. Okay, so it... Yeah, sure. It goes and... Hans definitely draws its attention, so it switches last moment, kind of knocks against Niffle, but then goes and tries to bite Hans. And Hans, it's going to roll...
Niffle, it's going to be the two of us in the end.
It does 5 damage to you.
No.
No,
Well,
you're not
maybe.
going to make it.
Roll agility test. Don't roll low. Do not roll low.
I rolled a 3.
He's going to get swallowed.
100%. It bites
I'm
your
gonna-
arm clean off.
Oh my gosh. He just lost an arm?
And you are bleeding out.
I immediately run over with my medicine box to try to stop the bleeding.
Well,
Am I
It
in the
might not
crevice?
matter
That's
here.
the important part. Am I in the
so
crevice?
damage-wise, how much did I take, you said?
5, right?
5.
Okay, I have to roll my armor here.
Oh, you might be dead.
So 5 minus 1 for shield is 4. Minus 1 is what I rolled, 3. I'm at 0.
Oh, you're at 0. Okay.
So you take 0. Well,
No.
he's at
He is
0
at
health.
0 health.
Yeah.
oh, okay. Well, 0 health. Actually, that kind of works out because that just means you're broken at 0 health.
Well, I'm pretty sure I was broken when I lost my arm, so...
Yeah. So, yeah, that fits with the losing the arm thing. So you're at 0 health. Peter, do you want to try? You wanted to try to heal him?
Now, I have another important question. Which arm did I lose? Did I lose my sword arm or did I lose my shield arm?
Which one would you consider your shield arm?
So I would be swinging with my right hand with my sword. So
Alright.
shield would be
Nice.
left.
Okay, you lost your right arm.
Okay.
All right. So I'm assuming he loses the arm. He falls down. He's bleeding out. I'm assuming then in MÖRK BORG that 0 health doesn't mean automatically dead. So I do try to go over and use the medicine kit. I use one of my uses. So I'm down to 3 uses left. It does, again, I think it was like does 6 D6
Okay.
HP.
Yep.
You have 1 health point.
I'm up to 1 now.
Yep.
But still minus 1 arm. So yeah, broken would be normally you'd roll a d4 to figure out what happened, but thematically it made more sense for you to lose the arm.
Gotcha. So I get him 1 health point. What is the gutworm doing at this point?
Gutworm goes back under the sludge.
Okay. I reach into my backpack and I grab 1 butterfly and I put it into Hans's mouth.
If I was around at the time, I'd be like, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. So jealous.
I cling to Sniffle and I go, I saw the mead halls of Valhalla. Why did you bring me back?
Because you'll go there soon, but not yet.
So I'm assuming I'm squeezing that through that tunnel that you guys are eventually going to catch up to me.
Maybe we'll see.
Maybe.
Does the butterfly give him any extra health?
Yeah, you rolled that was a d6.
That was the medicine check.
Yeah.
Now I gave him a butterfly.
Yeah, I believe that was also a d6.
Oh, it's also a D6. Okay. So you got 4 more health.
Oh, I'm back up to full at 3.
Awesome.
Still minus an arm, but it's not bleeding anymore at least.
I'm
I'm just handicapable now.
So at this point, I will make him take off his armor, and I will try to get him into the crevice so that we can follow Eric the First.
Yeah, and since I didn't see any of this, I'm frantically trying to get through that crack to give that sludge to that lady to stop the worm.
Okay. So we're back to...
I'm sad I didn't get to stab the worm.
I'm
Well,
pretty
if it
sure
ate
you would
your
have
sword
lost.
arm, if it makes you feel better, if it ate your sword arm, your sword could be inside it, stabbing it right now.
That's true.
That's true. It's got to pass it eventually, and that's not going to be comfortable.
That's right.
Unless it has like that acid stomach and it's just gone.
You go back to Leslie. Leslie is the actual name. I didn't actually tell you that before, but yeah. And you're going to give her the...
Yeah, I'll be like, here's the sludge. Yours tied.
Thank you. This is very useful. Let's go back to the cavern. She takes the wineskin, immediately shouts it down. I think I can control the gutworm at least for a time. And she goes back to the cavern.
All right. Yeah, I'll follow her.
Okay. Fletcher is across the way. I'm trying to control. I think I can't control it. I can't control the gutworm, but at least I can calm it. It doesn't seem to be responding the way I want. But I think it'll give you time to pass.
Pass? I had to go through there?
Yes, Fletcher's on the other side.
There's no other way around. There's sludge path.
I've not really been able to explore very well because of the gutworm, as I said before.
Screw it. I jump.
Okay.
You jump 60 feet down?
Yep. Splash. She goes into the sludge.
Bye.
He's treading water. It's kind of hot, but it's,
He is treading sludge.
Something such. I'm trying,
sludge.
all right, I'm trying to go across to something. To find Fletcher.
So where's my D4?
Be like, so I don't think this is going to be sanitary for my open wound, but
No, it won't be.
Eric, you've taken 2 damage. You are partway across.
Okay. I already started this journey. I'm continuing. Just keep going. I'm good.
You take 2 more damage. You are nearly across.
oh yeah,
Keep on going.
definitely-
Keep on going.
How many rounds does it say? Oh, sorry. You should be rolling a toughness for each of these.
Oh.
So roll toughness.
First one's a 15.
So you didn't take that damage.
The other one I failed. So,
Okay, so you took 2 damage altogether.
so I'm at 6. Okay. So, where are we at now?
How many rounds?
And like a good D&D player, I use a pen instead of a pencil.
You are halfway.
That's right.
across.
No pencils here.
I don't care. I'm going. It don't matter. Just keep going.
Roll another toughness check.
18.
You're fine. One more.
18. I'm keeping this
Okay.
die.
You make it across. Did you go straight across?
I guess, unless I see something that I need to do something different.
Okay, so we do actually see both of these rooms. So, and you're all alone, huh?
So far, yeah. I'm just going to go to 15. Or wait, yeah, straight across would be 15.
So, 15. So in this room, it does kind of slope back up into a room, so you can actually get up into it relatively easy. It's sooty and hazy, and through the haze you can see a fire, or 2 fires in a hearth, in 2 different hearths rather. There is chains hanging from the ceilings and chunks of meat on these chains.
Does it look like cooked meat?
Roll perception check, or not presence check.
I got a 19 minus 17.
Oh, this meat is some of it's cooked, some of it's not, but it's at first you're not sure what kind of meat it is. It doesn't look like an animal, and you realize what it is.
Vegetables. All right, do I see anything else in the room?
To the east there is a wooden door,
Okay.
and to the west there's a step ladder.
All right, I yell across the cavern, the sludge is fine!
Then you do
Yeah, I was
notice
just-
through the haze.
Are we going to come back to us at some point, just in case? I don't want to leave him. I don't want to always leave him by himself the whole time.
Yeah,
just because he decided, just because he decided to go quickly.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Let's go back to you guys.
I think that's a really good idea.
I was just waiting to say that I'm gonna try to go down. I'm gonna put the chain and the rope back down and try to climb down that rather than just jump into the sludge.
See, you're the
Okay.
smart one.
I don't feel like purposefully jumping 60 feet down into some sludge that I've never been in before.
I will give you that maybe he left it behind for you for that purpose. So yeah, let's roll in a.
Well, I mean, he just took the water skin to her. He didn't need to take 60 feet of rope and chain.
I did. I did leave the rope chain behind. I was dragging it.
All right, so I'm just gonna climb down. I'm in the sludge, and I'm gonna go across. I look to Hans first, and I say, Hans, are you gonna come, or are you gonna stay here with this lady?
I don't know if I can actually make it across. That's a problem.
No. Yeah, no, I totally understand.
Well, he made it across. You don't know whether he took damage. You just know he made it
Right.
across.
Or I could be partial of the way across. So it depends on time. Like I could be going across at that time.
I'd say because they didn't respond to it. You're pretty much across. You're just getting up on the other side.
Screw it. I'm going.
Okay. All right. So we're both in the sludge.
I'm going to leave my armor behind. Sadly.
Okay. So you're both in the sludge. So
Correct.
both of you roll toughness.
Okay.
Come on. Don't fail me now.
7.
4.
Okay. Actually, the 7 is barely passed. I should have asked to confirm on James's fails what it was. They were.
It was a 2.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. My 4 is a 5.
Okay. So a 7 passes though.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. No, it needs to be an 8, so they both fail. So you both take 1 damage.
Okay.
Okay, roll once more, and I'm gonna roll.
Oh, just because I jump 60 feet, I take 2 damage every time.
All right. I roll a 21.
Evan, what did you get?
15.
15. Okay. You both do not take damage, but you begin to feel movement under the sludge again. And
I swim faster.
Oh.
I'm going to keep going, but I'm going to get ready to draw my short sword, and I'm going to
And who is he gonna
dig out my long sword from the belly of this beast if need be.
Apparently, the lady is no longer doing her job.
Niffle? You
Yes.
are bitten. You take 2 points of damage and roll an agility test.
Learn from my example. Don't roll low.
I rolled a 19.
Okay, so here's Hans. What you actually see is Niffle swimming alongside of you and suddenly is below the surface. You swim for a minute. He doesn't come up right away. Then he pops up and continues swimming.
And I yell to you and say, she's not doing her job anymore. She said she was going to keep it calm. It's not calm anymore.
Keep swimming. It takes limbs off.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
So this is like the trash compactor scene.
Pretty much. So again, roll toughness.
All right. I rolled
14.
an 11.
Okay, so you're both. So I roll it. Okay, roll toughness once more.
10.
6.
Okay, Peter.
Mm-hmm.
You take 1 more damage.
All right.
Gotta wrap this up. We're going a little long.
Yep. All right. So I took a total of 4 damage on that. I am down to 5. Is that all the swimming we have to do?
Yep, you're both. Everybody's now on the other side. And
Okay.
as I said, that you all see sooty haze, 2 flames from a hearth, some meat, possibly human, hanging from the ceiling, and a wooden door to the east. And by one of the hearths now, you couldn't quite see them through the haze before, but you see what looks like an old, morbidly obese warlock.
Well, considering the meat that's hanging there, I'm guessing that's probably what he's been eating.
I pop a butterfly in my mouth.
He's like M&Ms. He's like yum yum yum. Or actually, they'd be more like Skittles, I guess.
Okay, roll your d6.
I did. I'm back up to 9 again.
He's tasting the rainbow.
That's why you guys eating butterflies. It's weird.
I've only got one more of those left. So
You're like, I don't have any
We
butterflies
look at Eric,
left.
jealous.
All jealous. I go up to the warlock, I guess, and say, "Hey, warlocky guy, that witch is trying to kill you."
I know of her. She's an awful wench.
She has control of the worm thing.
nah, she doesn't have that anymore.
It's not possible.
It bit me.
It bit you.
Yeah. Yeah, she must have had control of it for a little while after drinking the sludge, but not anymore. Are you Fletcher?
Yes.
Why didn't you answer the door? I was like knocking and calling for you.
Door. There's no door. Well, I mean, there's no north on that wooden door over there. There's no door on this side. What door did you call from?
There's a big iron door.
On the other side of the cavern.
Yeah, sure.
Well, you say you know of the old wench. Perhaps you can do me a favor. I've been trying to get rid of her, but the passageway is just too tight for my luxurious body.
I said I could make you a deal. We could make a deal. Let's make a deal. You promise me that we get to leave alive, but we also need... How do you say his name? Alden?
Alden, yeah.
Alden. We also need
can't have
Alden. Why not?
I need Alden. Wait.
You can have him back. I just need to show him that we have him. And you could take him right back. I don't care.
But I was going to use Alden to get the Shadow King to help me get rid of the wench. So if I let you have Alden, if you've already gotten rid of the wench, I don't really need Alden, do I?
No.
Do you have Alden right here?
I'm not telling you.
So here's the deal. You promise me on your soul that if we get rid of the wench, we get Alden, and we both all leave alive, and then we all get what we want. What do you think?
Tell you what. Sweeten the deal for me and I'll agree.
What do you want to eat,
So
Hans?
there's a dead monkey carcass back there we could give you.
It's true. Monkeys are delicious.
You've mentioned Hans. Which one's Hans?
He can give you a hand.
There's an arm back that way you can have.
Yeah, we have a monkey and an arm, and you can have both.
I want Hans.
What if we not only killed the wench, but you get to eat her?
I suppose that's acceptable.
Now, to make this plan work, two things. We need to pretend you're dead. The reason why we need to pretend that you're dead is to gain her trust. And then I'll kill her. And then you can have her body. How would we give her proof that you're dead?
Oof, I'm dead.
Do you have a signet ring or anything? Perhaps?
He reaches up to one of the chains, takes a big chunk of flesh, and reaches into that meat and pulls out a chain, a little gold chain with a small symbol on it. This was a man that used to work for me. She might remember this symbol. Perhaps this would let her believe you've killed me if you looted my area.
All right. Now, to seal the deal, you need to promise on your soul that you'll let us leave with Alden if we complete this mission.
You annoy me. Go and do the task.
All right. I take the chain.
Is there a way to get back there without going through the sludge?
Oh, of course, yes. This is the that ladder to the right.
Thank you.
Are the smartest member of our team. So we got the chain. I slightly debate stabbing him right now to myself in my own internal monologue. But I take the chain for now.
Oh.
But I'll follow the lead of anyone else that wants to do anything crazy.
You just may need to mess with the painting.
Mess with the painting? In what way, old man?
To get to where you need to go, you need to mess with the painting. Yeah, you'll figure it out. Just go. You annoy me.
He doesn't seem too healthy.
Okay, so we go up the ladder, he said.
I don't really like him.
I don't like any of them.
Well, if you react immediately right
now,
now, I will react immediately right now.
I kind of like you two, but that's it.
I'm like winking furiously out of my right eye. I'm like, I have a twitch.
Are you saying all this out loud?
No.
So
I'm just twitching. Like literally my guy's twitching.
Okay. So what do you do?
I'm going to say to Fletcher, so it looks like you've been busy for a little bit and like make a grand gesture to all the carcasses hanging. And then when he looks there, I'm going to stab him.
Yeah, and I'm going to crossbow to the face.
Okay, so I will let you each do an attack, and then we'll roll for initiative.
Oh my god!
I use this distraction to make for the wooden door on the other side of the room.
All right, that's a good idea. Good idea. All right, so what am I rolling for again? What number? What thing?
I got a 24. It's a natural 20.
Okay, so this is combat. So combat means. Wow, 24. Anyway, slow response. Let me go back to the combat page for you. Oh, actually, I'm on it. So if you're doing melee, it's a strength attack.
Oh, that's right. So mine is, which I did already roll. Presence, not good.
So we have to roll agility plus a d6 for our initiative, correct?
Yes.
Oh, he said we could attack before initiative.
Attack first.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
With my -4 on modifier, I got a 12.
Okay. And he is standard as far as hitting. So 12 is the difficulty rating. So each of you roll for your damages.
Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta reduce my cross. I actually hit with the crossbow, like for the first time ever. This is a stand-up moment. Now I'll roll 1 on my d8. Let's see what I get.
Do 7. I get extra damage for rolling a 20?
Oh yes, double damage, and it reduces the armor class of the person.
So I got a 7.
Doubled is a 4.
Oh.
Okay.
What did you roll?
I lost my big sword, so I'm down to my short sword.
Which is like a what? D6? D8?
D4.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, I went from a D10 to a D4.
You could have my longsword if you had enough hands.
Well, Nathan had to eat my arm.
Okay, so now everybody's rolling for initiative.
Okay. Did you take our damage?
Yes.
Okay. And it what was initiative again?
Agility plus a D6, and players are going first.
So I got a 6.
I got a 4.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I got a 4 because I had a -2. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So between the two of you can decide who's going to go first.
Are you not
James,
even?
you go first.
Okay. So
Yeah, because on my turn, I'm going through this. I'm going to try to go through this wooden door.
I got another 12.
We're hacking away at this guy, and Peter's just kind of, yep, whatever, walking away.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Oh, no, not whatever walking away. I'm going to see if Eldon's in this other room.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I got a 12 again, and then I guess I roll the other die, and I got a 7 again.
Okay, so wow, you're really hacking at this guy. You've so okay, so he's looking pretty wounded already. And Niffle, what are you doing in the meantime?
I'm going to that wooden door, seeing if it opens.
It does not.
Okay.
It's, it's clearly locked.
Okay. There's an actual lock on it and everything.
Yep. So you try to open it, turn the handle. It's a locked door.
Okay. I shrug. I get my sling out, and then I will get ready to use my sling whenever I'm able to do that.
Hans, it's your turn.
Stab.
Okay.
22.
Whoa, is that another natural 20?
No, I rolled an 18.
He has a +4.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm buff. I did 2.
he's like the buff guy. He's like, whoa, and I'm the like little wimpy guy going pew pew pew, and I'm doing all the damage.
So you hit him, and you think you're doing some damage, but it just kind of glances off. Okay, so it's his turn. Let's see who he's gonna attack.
Maybe
Peter.
the guy hacking him. He's attacking Peter.
Oh no, Peter was moved. He's kind of
Yeah, I'm way over here.
So Hans then. He's attacking Hans. Hans, roll for your defense.
This is where I die, guys.
And you said you don't have your armor now, right?
Correct. That's an 11.
So that's a fail. I gotta find my D8.
You still have your shield? Do you still have your shield? Or no, because you're just swinging your sword. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I rolled a 8 on the D8.
I'm dead.
What's that? That's a -6.
So
right?
so when
-6.
when he attacks him, what is he attacking him with?
So that is a good question. What kind of damage? He has a meat hook on a chain.
Okay.
Whips you with, and this is a red hot meat hook. So not only does it tear into Hans, it's actually cooking the flesh as it goes, and then he yanks it out and takes a bite. And
Even if I didn't die, I think I would want to.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you don't want to see that.
so yeah, you are straight up dead.
Hans. It's my
Who's
turn.
next?
I'm firing a bolt.
Okay.
I've done what? I don't even know how much damage, but it's 2 7s. That has to be good. This is gonna be bad now. It can't be good. 20.
So how much damage?
I don't know. I
Doubled?
didn't roll. Is it doubled? Oh no, it's only 4.
Oh,
It's still 4 damage.
he reels back. He is not happy. He's growling and tensing up and bleeding everywhere.
Time to take
Okay,
out Goliath, Neffel.
Niffle.
Yeah. So I've got my sling, and I'm just gonna try to hit him with it. Yeah, it's another -1 or a natural 1.
Natural what?
So somehow my sling now breaks.
So you're
Yeah.
going with your swing. It slips out of your hand and it goes flying back into the sludge behind you.
Yep. Perfect.
It missed the armor.
This is where we need Eric too.
Yep. So now I have no weapons.
There's a short sword on the ground.
There's a
Oh,
short
there is
sword
a
on the
short
ground,
sword on the
and there's a
ground.
long sword on my back. You could just pull out.
Well, he sees that Niffle has just lost his weapon, so he's going straight for Eric.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Eric, roll for your defense.
Oh, which is what again? Agility. Okay. I hope I roll good. What's my agility? Okay. Oh man. It would be a 12? No, wait. 16 minus... It's -2, not 4. So, 14.
Okay.
Okay.
He rakes at you with his chain, and you deflect it and just in time, and you get a little bit of a burn, but nothing serious.
All right. There's no way I'm
Okay.
rolling any good anymore.
Get him. Get him.
All right. I'm going to try.
Get him, Eric the First.
Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. It would be a 4. It would be a 4. Oh, I have to keep track of my bolts. I'm down to 12 bolts, I
So
believe.
here's my question for you.
Unarmored attack, is that what you're thinking?
Is it possible for me to try to get the sword off of Eric the First, Nathan?
Sure, I would consider that your action, so you can do that instead of attacking.
So you pull the sword out.
Yeah,
and get a long sword out.
because if I attack, I'm attacking with my fists.
Which is an option, but
I will use my action to unsheath the sword off of Eric's back, and hope to have another round with which to use it.
All right. So,
okay. So he makes a sign, and
Yeah, here comes the magic.
purple light is generated, and you hear rattling of a thunderstorm. So 2 bolts of lightning, 1 to each of you. Niffle, you take 4 damage, and Eric, you take 2,
Oh my gosh, that's still good.
not negated by armor.
Okay, that's fine. All right, now we attack.
Yep.
Bolty kill. Oh, I got him good this time. 18. But now I gotta roll the other die. Hold on. 8.
You got it for 8. You got it for 8 more damage. That's awesome.
Yep. 8-sided die. 8.
You hit him, and chunks come off his body.
Yeah.
A bunch of human parts fall down from above, and roll an agility test.
Oh god, this is where I die.
Killed by falling meat.
14 minus 2, 12.
You are narrowly missed by a massive fat man that was once a fence man, and now it's just a big chunk of meat that was hanging from above. As Fletcher collapses on the ground.
Woo! I shoot him again. Just in case.
You hear a giant roar from the sledge pit.
Well, I got to subtract my bolt still because I did do that.
Yeah.
Sometime.
You hear the gutworm pops out of the sledge, rise about, and then goes limp, and it seems to still be breathing, but just not moving anymore.
All right. I search. I
That-
search for
that
a
was,
key.
That was me.
Good job, Hans.
It
Hans.
choked on my
That was
arm.
the sword. That was the sword. It got stuck in his throat.
Yeah, totally choked
Victory
him to
right
death.
here.
I search him for a key.
Okay, so roll a d10.
I gotta find a D10. Hold on. 4.
4. You do find the key, a key.
Okay.
But you also find a small mirror.
Small mirror. Okay.
And do you look in this mirror?
No, I don't look in the mirror. I know I am not looking in that mirror. I learned my lesson from the book. I don't read anymore either now.
Well, let's do a presence test to see if you avoid looking in the mirror by accident.
12?
Okay, you avoid looking in the mirror.
Okay. I say, Niffle, we got a key. Can you heal me maybe? How many medkit thingies do you have left? I'm at 4 health. Out of 10.
I walk over, and as you I got the key. How about some healing? And I just shove a butterfly in your mouth.
And I go, finally!
It's my last butterfly. For 2 points of healing.
Yeah, 6 is better than 4. All right. I guess we're good. What do you want to do, Neffel? You want to unlock that door?
Yeah.
Hans,
the
rest
key.
in peace. Let's unlock that door.
I will walk over to Hans. And because Hans is now dead and can't actually hear me, I will whisper a secret into Hans's... The same secret that I whispered to the butterfly earlier, I will whisper now to Hans.
But like, I don't like wearing pants.
Okay.
Right?
All right. So, what happens?
As you enter the room, something coagulates out of the air, and in front of you, you see a merchant of all things. It just seems to manifest it in the space. And he offers to sell you goods. You see what looks like poisons and some odd wooden tubes and some scrolls and various other items.
I ask him, where's Alden?
Alden? I don't know what Alden. I'm just a trader.
Do I see any other doors?
Yeah, there's another door. Just to the south.
I hand the merchant the mirror, and I go to the door to the south.
So here's a mirror.
Here's
Look
the
at
mirror.
it.
I'm poor. Here's a mirror. I don't want to leave you without anything.
What kind of mirror is this?
I don't know. Look at
Just
it.
look in it.
Yeah, he is looking at it. He doesn't seem happy with what he sees.
Oh, okay, good.
All right, I go through the door down below.
Okay, so through that door, you see we're into room 12. A room with just a statue. But the floor in this room is different from the rest. It's a cobbled stone floor. It's much more designed. It's a proper room. And then on the statue, you see it's the one-eyed king. And in the socket where the missing eye, you see blood streaks.
I search the room for an eye.
There's no eye in the immediate room.
Oh, I guess I go back and take Hans's eye, and I put it in the statue.
Hans's eye, okay.
I'm taking my own. Are you nuts?
Well, no, there is the dead bad guy, though.
Eh.
That's what I thought he was going for.
I'm still contributing.
Yeah.
Okay, so as soon as you put the eye in the statue, you hear ka-chunk. And another room is revealed in which you find Alden.
Sweet.
Well dressed slightly obese, constantly eating from the bowls on his desk and drinking and lounging on a very comfortable looking satin chair.
I wonder if he knows what he's actually eating.
I walk up to Eldon and I say, "Do you worship Veru?"
It kind of goes with the territory. I mean, you have to do the show, worshiping it, like, show that you are a good person and you care about averting the end of the world. But, I just want to enjoy life. Enjoy what's left of it. And, good food, good drink, very important. Enjoying life. No duties, just relaxing and partaking.
I say, hey, we came to come get you. You need to come with us so we can get you back to your land.
Why?
I shoot him with a crossbow bolt.
Okay.
They didn't say he's just dead when he comes back.
Roll your attack.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
14.
Oh, you hit him. Roll damage.
3.
He's nearly dead. He is on the floor.
Good. Now we
barely
can just
conscious.
pick him up and take him out. What do you think, Neffel?
Is his health low enough that we're able just to take him with us now, or is he gonna fight back?
Oh yeah, he can't fight back anymore. He is crippled.
Oh, okay.
He is in so much pain. He won't
If he was gonna fight back, I was gonna kill him. But if he's not fighting back, then that's fine.
Yeah. All right. So you want to make?
I'm not using my med kit on him. So
nah. So we want to make a beeline straight out. That's what we're gonna try to do.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
So do you go back to this lodge?
No, heck no. I'm gonna go to 12 through the metal door, hopefully to 8.
Okay. Yes, it does open from this side.
Then I'm gonna go from 8 to 4 to 3 to 1 to out. Hopefully.
You see one skeleton left, but it's back to sleep.
Good, because I'm not touching a book anymore. So I make it to 1 then? We make it to... All right, are we getting out?
Oh, yeah. You make it all the way out. You come across the guards' camp. They happily accept Alden and escort him back, and you are left alone in the barren wastelands around the den of this den.
When I get back to 1, I look to see if the butterflies are still there.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of butterflies still there.
Oh, we're just gobbling butterflies.
I hold out my hands.
Oh yeah, you
Come to me, my friends.
You gorge yourself. You're back to full health.
Well, yeah, I was going to take a few and take them with me.
Yeah.
So yeah,
No problem.
all right.
So we only lost Eric II and Hans. It's like a 50% kill. It's okay. We're good, right? Neville, we lived.
I'm surprised.
It's acceptable losses.
I'm surprised that we lived. I hate that we left the witch lady alive. But I'm also I don't feel like going back in there and taking her out. So,
well, the other thing you have to figure is there's no way that I'm going to be good with rolling for crossbow bolts anymore. That was ridiculous.
Yeah. I think I made it through this whole thing. Actually, I know I made it through this whole thing without killing anyone.
Seriously, you didn't kill anyone?
No.
And losing both your weapons.
Lost both of my weapons.
Technically, I only killed the sorcerer.
I ended up being the cleric of the party.
Yeah. Eric II is the MVP.
Yeah, Eric II rocked.
He did. In fact, I didn't roll good at all until Eric II was dead. So maybe he was stealing all my luck.
So, what do you think of MÖRK BORG?
I liked it.
Yeah, no, it's good. I like the I like that the very rules light aspect to it. The combat was very simple to kind of figure out once we got that. I still can't believe that we didn't all die at some point, but it's very dark, which obviously we knew that going into it. And I'm with James. He freely gets a theme, and they stick with it hard. So it's good. I enjoyed it. I didn't like anybody. I think that's the point. Like, I didn't trust one person that we talked to. I felt like they were all terrible, terrible people, and I'm glad to no longer be around any of them. Yeah,
I'm also sad that we didn't kill the witch lady, but because if you wanted to walk over to her, I was totally just going to shoot her with a crossbow bolt.
Yeah, I was a little worried that if we got back over there, then her 3 guardian ladies would be there with her, and I was like, "There's no way we can take 4 people."
No, I don't think we. I think we. It was like complete luck that we killed the sorcerer.
Yeah, I mean, you guys did a ton of damage. Like, you did fantastic. But yeah,
that crossbow having D8 is insane. That was worth 40 silver.
So.
Yeah, he was gonna start doing a lot more spell. Every third turn he would get a pretty powerful spell auto hit.
So as somebody who normally runs a game, Nathan, I'm excited to hear what you thought about running MÖRK BORG.
Yeah, this is your first ever, right?
Yes.
First RPG you've ever run.
I was super nervous. A lot of the story kind of went out of my head as I went. I kind of improvised most of it, but
that's very normal.
It was really hard to keep everything organized, as you could obviously tell.
No, I mean, Evan said it like, you're like, I'm so disorganized, and he's like, yeah, welcome to being a DM, because that's exactly it. You
100%.
You plan and you plan and you plan, and you always you feel like you didn't prepare enough, or you lose your notes. But I thought you did a great job running it. I thought you did a really good story. Your NPCs were as despicable as I'm sure they're supposed to be. So, no, yeah, I like it. I thought you did a great job.
Yeah, and there was a lot of things that could have instantly killed you, like the gutworm. If he dragged you and devoured you, it's instant death. I was actually kind of nice to Evan with the first strike, because okay, I didn't want to like instantly kill him because.
But still, lost an arm, and
I mean, my character was hampered from the beginning with only having 3
hit
HP.
Points. Yep.
Yeah, and then killed by a meat hook in the end too. That was pretty bad.
And looting the body, there you could have picked up something that could have killed you from looting the body.
That's why I was like, heck no. I just want the ring. I just want the key and just be done with it. Incidentally, what did the mirror do?
Yeah.
The mirror shows you your truth. The most shameful version of your truth.
Oh, that wouldn't have been bad at all. Eric's dumb.
No, that was not bad, but it's for RP reasons.
Yeah, right.
Doing a full campaign, it could be really interesting. There's things that you could have picked up a ring that if you put it on, it just destroys anything that goes through the ring.
I was going to say a really cool thing. Before we played, I was checking out their website for MÖRK BORG, and as easy as it is to make a character, they have a random character generator just right there on their website. You just click a button, it creates the character for you, gives you the name, their backstory, their abilities. Now, one of them I rolled up definitely had 1 hit point.
Yeah.
How do you start with negative hit points? You just comatose at the beginning of the game?
If you go to negative, it's defaulted to 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So
I had 10 health though. 10.
I think after playing it though, I'm more interested now to read a little bit about the setting of the game. So
yeah, I don't think
I'll have
I
to do that at some point.
A lot of that across.
I feel like you did a decent job, because I mean it's a small short adventure. So, but just as somebody who likes to run games, I'm now very interested in the setting of the game. So I'm definitely gonna have to pull up the rule book and do some reading.
Yeah, go ahead.
This was definitely an easy place for me to start because it's so rules light. I mean, the rules can be summed up in 1 page, really. The main rules you need to know. and you guys do most of the rolling. I do very little.
Yeah, I like that actually. It frees you up to focus on the story. So, well, guys, this has been awesome. Nathan, thank you for running. Everybody, thank you for watching. This was awesome. So, Free League Publishing, MÖRK BORG, I give it a thumbs up.
I do too. I give it 2 thumbs up. I beat Peter.
All 2 thumbs up. Evan, you can't give it 2 thumbs up. You don't have an arm anymore.
No, I can't give him a hand. I only have 2. All right. So good night, everybody.